Hurts, slant, Brown, lunge, touchdown Philadelphia. A.J. Brown snatched it out of the air for the score. Checks wing, well hit ball, and there it goes. Number 300 for Ken Griffey Jr. One of the youngest ever in the major leagues to reach the 300 home run plateau. Bothered by Lou. Iverson. How about that? Steps over to Rob Lou. 7 straight points by Iverson.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Louis Sports Network. It is your boy Louis. Clippers basketball. Make sure you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, make sure your notifications are turned on, make sure you're sharing on your social media platforms. Truly appreciate it. Welcome to Bankers Life Fieldhouse. It is the last day of NBA basketball of 2022, and we will head into the new year for 2023. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Salute to everybody in the chat. Appreciate that. What's good, Ryan in the building? TJ Gaming, what's up, guys? Make sure to hit the like button as a comment. Shout out to Pacers Nation and Clippers Nation everywhere. TJ says, do you think the Lakers make the playoffs? And quite honestly, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to look like with Anthony Davis when he comes back. According to him, he says he feels good, but he's feeling better. But we'll see how it is. And let's see if the Lakers are able to win more than one straight. Because they beat the Hawks on LeBron's birthday yesterday. He had a near triple-double, 47, 10, and 9. So, he did great. But at the same time, even though he did great, we have to see if they're able to put more wins together. So they got to be able to string more wins. So we have to see if they're able to do that. I mean, if the Lakers do that, and if they can hold the fort while AD's still out, then there's a possibility that they could come back. Heard Davis needs surgery. Yeah, Davis said that it's possible that he might need surgery, and also the doctors have also said that he might need surgery. And if he needs surgery, he's going to be out for an extended period of time. So it's going to be important that he heals up pretty soon, because if he's not able to, then it's not going to help. It's not going to help the Lakers at all. Let's look at the injury update for both teams. So Paul George is first look at the scores. Zubac is averaging 11 rebounds per game this season, almost 4 offensive rebounds. John Wall is giving you 5.4 assists. Tyrese Halliburton is leading the league in assists with 10.2. Miles Turner with 8 rebounds per game. Halliburton's giving you 20 points, 10 assists, double-double, shooting 48% from the field and 87% from the line. I'm pretty sure he's shooting well from the three-point line. Nicholas Batum is not playing tonight, and Daniel Tice is going to be out for the Pacers. So we're going to have Kawhi Leonard. We're going to have salute to G Money. What's up, man? Gotta ask you for some games for this upcoming new year. But make sure to hit the like. Make sure to share the stream. I got to see who else plays tonight for basketball, because I think I might want to do another game right before we close this new year. I know a lot of the other games are going to be at 7 o'clock. Miami plays Utah at 9. Philly and OKC's at 8 o'clock. Detroit and Minnesota is at 8. New York is in Houston. Brooklyn plays Charlotte tonight at 7 in Charlotte. Cleveland is in Chicago at 7. Also, Chicago's got an early 7 o'clock game, 6 o'clock, which would be Eastern time. Continue to smash the like. Continue to hit that subscribe. Continue to share the stream. Clippers and Pacers coming up. We're listening to the Clippers broadcast. Clippers 21-16 right now on the season, 10-9 on the road, which puts them 11-7 at home. Pacers are 19-17 at home, 19-17 overall record, 11-7 at home. So they are 8-10 on the road. Not bad for a road team that was not expected to, for a team that wasn't expected to win a lot this year. So we hear the Clippers broadcast. That's Mike Fratello. I forgot who the other guy is for the Clippers. I don't even know. Hopefully we got ourselves a big crowd up in here, man. Salute to everyone in the chat.
Watch what happens. He knows where Paul George is going immediately. When he makes his penetration, how many green jerseys are going to come to the basketball? Well, I see 4 right there. PG in the corner, or
the Clippers did lose to the Celtics, though. That's a game that they should have won. The problem with the Clippers is that this is a very inconsistent basketball team.
Paul George will set this screen, and he's going to play a little trick on the Celtics.
Yeah, but the thing is, as much as Indy may be the comeback kids of the NBA, they can't fall in love with that too much, because eventually against when the schedule gets tougher and then obviously you're playing more meaningful games down the stretch, those come back to bite you. You don't want to fall in love with that all the time. That's right. Paul George returns to Indiana today. I said today. Clippers and Pacers coming up next after this commercial on LouisSportsNetwork. Smash like that, subscribe. All right, that's the benefit of having the benefit of having the league pass when the games are not nationally televised. I always love those better. Yeah, which I don't understand. All right, I need to copy and paste, which is what I'm trying to do right now. Let me see if I can copy and paste this. Okay, now let's copy. That's what I wanted to do, and I got it. And now let's go to our regular basketball game. And now let's paste. Perfect. All right, I want to see if I'm able to add some. Is Luka the Clipper killer? Halliburton is a future superstar. Do you see the Pacers making the playoffs? It's a long way to go for the Pacers. Do they have a tough schedule? Trust me, because the thing is it's exhausting. The more you do it, the thing is it takes a lot of energy to come back. So you want to get off to good starts, or you just want to keep pace and you want to hang around. You want to stay close, but you don't want to be coming back from deficits every single time because, again, the more games you play as the season goes on, it becomes wear and tear on your body. Even with the small breaks you get in between games, even with the All-Star break weekend and all that kind of stuff, it eventually becomes a big problem. So you want to get rid of those habits. You don't want to be playing. You don't want to be playing those kind of games because it can definitely be detrimental to the possibility of you being a playoff team. Don't want to get into that. So. All right, the game should be starting at around 3:10, 3:11. We're going to turn it up. Welcome to they changed the name. It's Gainbridge Fieldhouse. It used to be Bankers Fieldhouse, but now it's Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indiana. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Paul George averaging just under 24. Clippers starting lineup: Reggie Jackson, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Marcus Morris Sr., and Ivica Zubac for the Clippers. For the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton, Andrew Nembhard, Buddy Hield, Aaron Naismith, and Miles Turner for the Pacers.
Happy New Year again right here on KTLA 5 this afternoon.
Never heard of this guy before.
Road Warriors. Now, Brian, we've been talking about this.
Let me know if you guys can hear the commentary too. I'm afraid Poole is going to be dead tired being in the playoffs from.
Seconds. I mean, the last matchup.
I think you meant. Are you saying?
These guys have been on the road, but look at Sue right there. He had a huge game. I mean, unbelievable matchup there.
In order for Luka to be the Clipper killer, he's got to knock him out of the playoffs. So I wouldn't call him that yet. He's played great against the Clippers. Last game they played, Clippers out-rebounded them by 23, plus 7 in second chance points, plus 18 in points in the paint. The Pacers did beat them by 16 in fast break points, so they need to run on the Clippers. Both teams didn't shoot the three ball well.
I was really upset with the official that called the sixth foul on him because if he could have been on the court a little longer, that 30th rebound would have come.
Again, make sure to hit that like button as you guys come in. Ironically, he'll switch a triple in like 4 seconds, which is the quickest three-pointer to open the game. Like I said, Buddy Hield is a feast of famine NBA player. There is Rick Carlisle, second stint with the Pacers in his career. Here we go, opening tip, and the Clippers are going to get it. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Here is Mr. Reggie Jackson. Bobby Schmurder gives it over to Paul George on the left, right back to Marcus Morris Sr. Guys, let me know if you guys can hear the audio of the game. Paul George getting boosts from the crowd already. George puts the dribble, takes a step back three, and it's good. The Clippers take a 3-0 lead so far.
These rims a little bit, feels comfortable with the.
Here's Andrew. There's Tyrese Halliburton. Gets it to Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard stops, takes a bad jump shot on a step back fall away, and he can And he knocks it down, so it's a 3-2 basketball. Here's Reggie. They dump it over to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard with the turnaround. Can't hit on the double team. Rebound Halliburton. Pushes it. Nembhard pushing it on Paul George. Good defense by Paul George. He gives it to Miles Turner, then over to Tyrese Halliburton. Buddy Hield tried to get open. Halliburton, hesitation, goes all the way to the rim, floats it off the glass, and it's good. And the Pacers take a 4-3 lead. Here's Marcus Morris, fakes the three, starts to drive left, goes around, kicks it out to Reggie Jackson. They dump it to Zubac on the left block, gets doubled. Here's George. Reggie Jackson passes it to Zubac. Zubac trying to pass it, but good Pacer defense forces the turnover, and the Pacers on the break. They got to run. Turner takes it all the way. For the scoop layup, he scores. And the Pacers take a 6-3 lead over the Clippers. Here's Reggie Jackson dribbling the ball. Paul George trying to get open. Zubac loses the ball, gets the ball back, gives it over to Paul George. Paul George gives it to Kawhi Leonard. You know they're going to try to double him. There it is. They bounce it to George. Paul George with a terrible pass, and it's a turnover on the Clippers. So 2 turnovers for the Clippers back-to-back possessions. And Ty Lue not already liking what he sees. All right, here's Buddy Hield. Kicks it out. Nembhard fakes a three. Gives it to Turner. Left wing three is no good. And the rebound is over to Paul George. George gives it over to Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson still dribbles the ball, gives it over to Paul George. Kawhi Leonard open for the corner three, but it's no good. Tries to get it, and he taps it, gets the offensive rebound. Clippers get a second offensive rebound, second possession, 14 on the shot clock. George dribbles around, kicks it out. Leonard swings it. Reggie Jackson open for three, air ball. Zubac goes up because the shot clock didn't reset, and it is good. And the Clippers trail by 165.
I know you've seen this already in this game. The number of passes that are not hitting the people where they need.
Yeah, the Clippers passing has been poor so far. Halliburton fakes it. He was wide open. I don't know why he passed it. Buddy Hield open for three, but it's short. And the rebound's over to Marcus Morris Sr. All right, here's Paul George on the left block. Crowd booing. Takes a turnaround jump shot. He can't hit. And the rebound is to Buddy Hield. And they dump it, and Paul George gets the steal. Back home the Clippers. They can reach the lead. George goes to the post up from the face up. Bounce pass over to Marcus Morris Sr. They swing it. Good passing by the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard. Cross-court pass to George in the corner for three on the left side. Can't hit. Zubac, offensive rebound, puts it in and dunks it with two hands, and the Clippers retake the lead on that effort by Zubac. They are up 7-6. Smash a like, hit that subscribe.
Turner had a body on him. He simply just worked harder.
Rich Halliburton goes around a Turner screen. Halliburton gets open, shoots a three, but he can't hit. And long rebound to Buddy Hield. He shoots a three, and it's good. Buddy Hield knocks it down, and the Pacers take a 9-7 lead. Here's George dancing, goes around. George takes the paint, kicks it out. He traveled. Reggie Jackson for three, and Bobby Schmurder can't hit. Here comes Halliburton. Halliburton kicks it out. And Aaron Naismith misses the three. Buddy Hield quickly takes it, shoots the three, hits another one. Buddy Hield 2 for 3 from three-point range, and they take a 12-7 lead. With 7:24 remaining in the first quarter. Here's Reggie Jackson. Reggie gives it over to Zubac, then they give it over to the left side of Marcus Morris Sr. on the left wing. Looking for Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard patient. Starting to post up. Kawhi Leonard got fouled. And Nembhard commits the foul on Kawhi Leonard on the post up. Ryan says, do you believe Steph is trying to shut down Jordan Poole from how he's producing them? I don't think he's doing that. I don't think so. Remember what they did last year when Steph had injury? He came off the bench. I don't think Steph is holding him back. I know some people feel different. Here's Zubac. Gives it over to Paul George. Paul George over to Kawhi Leonard, and another that was deflected. It'll be Clippers basketball.
Miles Turner basically is not leaving the lane. He doesn't care where Zoo goes. He just stays around the front of the rim.
Smash the like, hit the subscribe. Pacers and Clippers here early afternoon, Saturday on New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody, as we get ready for the new year. Kawhi catches the inbound, puts the shot fake. Here's Kawhi, bounces. Marcus Morris Sr. puts the fake, dribbles, shoots the shot. It was a contested shot, and he gets the bounce. That was a poor possession by the Clippers, but he gets it. But they called it a 2, and it's a 12-9 game. Turner gives it over to Nembhard, and Nembhard gets fouled by Marcus Morris Sr. Oh, we got submission between Marcus Morris Sr. and Nembhard, and they're pushing and shoving. We're going to get a technical.
Step back area there, waits for the defender to go by, gets the back.
So with 6:38 remaining here in the first quarter, it is a 12-9 Pacer lead over the Clippers. And hold on a second. Wait, did I just put that on there? Well, you cover WrestleMania, this covering you like the last one? That's a maybe. This is what I was trying to do. Here we go. And copy. I want to put the scoreboard back on here. There we go. I know there isn't going to be any games to be able to do right now as a current, but we need these as big as possible. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Depends on what WrestleMania matches are going to be on there. Clippers won their first matchup 114-100 over the Pacers. G-Money says juicy action to start. Rumor is Roman might fight The Rock. I think it's actually finally going to happen between Roman and The Rock. It's been a long time coming. I think they're going to fight finally. At least I think so. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. Pacers Nation, Clippers Nation, let's go. What's up? My question is John Wall coming off the bench? I guess he is. I know this game is about Paul George tonight. Paul George. It's crazy. Oh, man. I was hoping to get – let me see if I get – nah, I don't want that. I don't want that image. That image is not good. Let's see if this one will give me this one. Yes. Perfect. I'm going to try to see if I could change double technicals against both Marcus Morris Sr. and Nembhard. Yeah, but Marcus Morris says something. That's the problem. Don't make it seem like if Nembhard just shoved him for no reason. He says something. See, he bumped him. That's the problem. Marcus was the one that initiated it. Anyway, back to live action, folks. Obi Toppin swap for who? Here's Miles Turner handoff, and we got an offensive foul. Oh, it's a travel. So the ball's going to go back to the Clippers. The Clippers in the NBA Finals, if they are healthy and reach the biggest stage. I mean, I don't know. I hope so. If they're healthy, they have a chance. This is really their last shot, in my opinion. How about that shot by Zubac? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Marcus Morris Sr. ties the game at 12. Turner for 3. Bucci. 3 to the dome. Turner hits the 3, gives the Pacers a 15-12 lead. Here comes PG-13. Shoots the jump shot. Says, I'm still rated. May not be rated R, but still not good for you. PG knocks down the jump shot, 15-14. Halliburton stops. on the drive. Turner fakes. Oh, what a crossover on Zubac. But he had to stop the dribble. Gives it to Buddy Hield. Goes around. Shoots a layup and scores. 17-14 Pacers. The Clippers are struggling in the pick and roll right now. So their pick and roll defense needs to be better. They're not picking up switches on the pick and roll on their cross matches. All right, so look at Paul George. Not paying attention. Almost turns it over. Oh, and look at Buddy Hield. Forces the turnover. Buddy Hield, pull up three. Is good. Buddy Hield with 11 first quarter points, and the Pacers taking 20-14 lead. 4 seconds. Paul George puts the ball on the floor. Another turnover by Paul George, and a foul on Marcus Morris Sr. A clear path foul. This is my problem. When the Clippers don't have a true point guard, they are very sloppy with the basketball. You're asking Paul George and Kawhi Leonard to be playmakers, and that's not their game. This is why the Lakers are raving about Buddy Hield. But like I said, he's feast or famine. He could go through a stretch where he doesn't even shoot the ball even well from the three-point line. So is it 2 shots on the ball? Buddy Hield knocks down the first.
Clippers look a little sloppy here in this first.
Clippers are being very sloppy. Pacers lead 21-14 right now with 5 minutes remaining in the first.
Robert Covington will check into the game. Ty Lue told us before the ball game that Batum will not play tonight. Turned his ankle, never looked right. You were on it the entire game.
So Batum has an ankle injury, turned his ankle, so he's not playing tonight. That's why he's not here.
Here's a good look at the French night. Covington will get some well-deserved time on the floor.
They need a true playmaker, I feel like the Clippers do. Hield shoots a jumper, trying to get 13, and doesn't get it. Bobby Schmurder gives it over to Paul George, swing it to the right side of Kawhi Leonard, starts to dribble left, takes the pull-up jump shot, and gets the bounce. Hits the front rim in the backboard and scores. First points for Kawhi Leonard. It's 21-16, just like the Clippers record, but in reverse. Oh, what a fake by Halliburton. Naismith hits the three-pointer.
The Pacers come in top 10 in percentage from downtown.
Pacers are a top 10 three-point shooting team.
They are 5 of 9 here in this first
Here's Reggie Jackson. Dribble, and he stepped out of bounds. Another turnover by the Clippers.
My goodness, the amount of turnovers by
The Clippers, it's like they're not even aware on the court where they are. Good three-pointer by Naismith on the penetration by Halliburton.
Start by keeping the possessions so you have a chance to score. I'm talking about the Clippers.
Halliburton has made 264 threes made and assisted, which leads the league. Here's Halliburton. Smash it like it, that's a subscribe. And we got a foul inside by Paul George.
George whistle stops the clock. 4:03 to play in this first quarter.
I think that's why at times Ty Lue shakes his head at the Clippers, because it's like, and John Wall's coming off the bench. So John Wall checks in. Norman Powell checks in for the Clippers as well.
George takes his seat. It's Wall, Powell, Morris, Covington, and Kawhi Leonard.
Robert Covington's in. Naismith, you're blocked. Here's Norman Powell. The Clippers should be one of the better teams in the league, man. They got that. That's how talented they are. They're deep. And we got 6 turnovers for the Clippers. Here come the Pacers in transition. Nice dunk pass inside the Turner for the score. And we got a timeout by Ty Lue with 3:44 remaining as the Pacers now take a 10-point lead in the first quarter, 26-16. .344 remaining in the first. It's 26-16. The Clippers are very sloppy with the basketball. Very, very, very sloppy. You ain't going to win no basketball games being that sloppy with the basketball. No way. And it's funny because when I did the Laker game on Wednesday against the Miami Heat, the Lakers beat the Heat in so many categories. They beat them in field goal percentage. They shot them from 3. They out-rebounded them. They got to the free throw line. But the problem is that they had 24 turnovers, and the Heat scored, what was it, almost 30 points off of their turnovers. So, Halliburton's going to be an all-star this year. You're averaging a double-double, shooting nearly 50% from the field, and the Pacers have a winning record. He's an all-star this year. No question. He's had impact. He's had an impact. This team was supposed to be a rebuilding team, Indiana. They had no expectations coming into the season. So the fact that they're over-exceeding expectations, Halliburton's an all-star. No question about it. The thing is, Halliburton not only just gets assists creating for others, but they get the hockey assists too. That's what makes the Pacers very good. See, this is why when I look at Rondo, if he would have gave the coach, the only thing is he really couldn't score and shoot with Rick Carlisle, which they butted heads a lot. But I feel like if Rondo would have been able, see, Rondo's not the hockey assist kind of player, but if he was, along with his ability to play make, trust me, he would have thrived. But he didn't. He didn't because he didn't really give a chance. He didn't really give a chance. So, like I said, his style didn't mesh with his, and there was butted heads. But it is what it is. I think Carlisle is definitely a Coach of the Year candidate. If the Pacers, obviously, they're already 6 wins away from exceeding their 25 wins from last year. They're already 6 wins away. And we still have 46, 47 games to go, 45 games to go for some other teams. So it just lets you know how well the Pacers have played. They've overachieved this season. So if you're wondering, Louis, where are you watching this game? I'm watching it on NBA League Pass. I'm watching this on NBA League Pass. That's where I'm watching this at.
All right, back here in KTLA, 5:26-16. The Pacers are leading this contest in the first quarter. How about it's like Clipper Airlines, 8 cities.
Yes, it is.
Miles they've put on here since the 22nd of Los Angeles.
Okay.
76ers,
Let's save this image right here. Perfect.
They go back on the road again, guys. Frequent flyer miles, right?
Unfortunately, no. But I would rather.
All right, guys, back to live action. John Wall is back on the floor. Is on the floor. They give it to Marcus Morris Sr. Starts the post. Takes a turnaround jump shot. Tough shot. He scores. 8-point game. So it's 26-18.
Turning the basketball over time and time again.
6 giveaways for the Clippers, 8 Pacer points off of those turnovers. This is the 6th time that Indiana has had a double-digit.
Here we go. We got a 3-shot, and then we got a miss.
The previous 5. Kawhi Leonard back the other way. 3 minutes remain in
There
this
we go.
first quarter. Plenty of time. Long runway.
Kawhi faces a double. He bounces it off. They swing it. Covington swings it over to Morris. Bounce pass. Good ball moving by the Clippers. Norman fakes, and then he's going to draw the foul.
Just assumes he's going to get the call, and he should.
And he should. He's going to go to the free throw line. So we got free throws coming up.
Quick ball movement that time by the Clippers. You'll see Morris here backing down, and that patented turn away of his along the baseline for that 2-pointer.
7 for Morris, has not missed a shot yet. Meanwhile, Powell at the line knocks down the first.
Powell knocks down the first free throw.
Holiday steals in the fan shop, slip away. Shop now and save big on shirts, hats, socks, and more. These deals end today. So hurry and visit shopclippers.com before the savings disappear. Morris takes a seat.
Here's the second free throw by Powell. It is good, and it's a 26-20 game. So 4-point game right now. Smash the like, hit that subscribe.
Right now,
Clippers Nation, Pacers Nation, let's go.
5 out of 9, which is 56%.
All right, Buddy Hield.
Took 31 against the Cavaliers.
Crossover on Luke Kennard.
19 of them.
Is that TJ McConnell? Takes a fadeaway jump shot. Gets to his spot, knocks it down. Pacers take a 28-20 lead. 2:32 remaining in the first quarter.
Roster spot on all 30 teams. That's just the kind of player leader that he is.
Covington for 3 misses.
Philadelphia. Speaking of McConnell, and meanwhile, Nemhard is back the other way. For Indiana, stops at the dotted line and then misses.
And misses the jump shot. And offensive rebound to Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield misses the 3, would have had 16, but didn't get it. Another offensive rebound. And Hield shoots another 3, and he can't hit. Clippers have got to get those long rebounds.
Really loves it when their home team is moving that basketball, making the Clipper defense scramble
Right.
all over the place.
It really is a fun brand of basketball.
Kawhi Leonard. Bounce. Jackson. Kennard. Kennard goes around. Wall gives it to Leonard. Leonard for 3. Can't hit.
Close out there by Nemhard allows Leonard to fire the 3. He misses. Clippers 2 for 8. Lob inside.
2 for 8 from 3, but it's deflected, and here come the Clippers in transition. Beautiful pass. Leonard goes up. Beautiful layup, but he's going to draw the foul.
Nice ball movement on the break that time. John Wall knew exactly where Kawhi Leonard was. Nailed it right to the middle of the
Was able to get it.
as he ran that center lane sprint.
Mathurin of balling. Shout out to Jay in the building. Carlisle is regular season.
Rivers used to talk about it all the time. When you're playing well offensively and you turn.
Here's Kawhi Leonard at the free throw line. 15th overall pick by the Pacers in 2011. He was traded for George Hill on draft day, according to Greg Popovich, his favorite player. Anyway, Kawhi knocks down the free throw.
The new arena in Inglewood will be a world-class destination for fans.
Score is 28-21.
Your priority access.
Pacers up by 7.
Joining the wait list. Learn more into a dome.com.
Here's the free throw. It is good.
Leaves Kawhi Leonard out there for the entire first quarter. He's played 10 minutes thus far in this quarter.
I'm not mistaken.
125 remaining. 28-22. Pacers are up. And terrible pick and roll defense. And just standing around the Clippers as Mathurin dunks the ball, and it's a 30-22 game. Here's John Wall. John Wall pulls back.
57% from the field.
Wall to Leonard. Leonard guarded by Nembhard. Kawhi passes to Kennard. Fakes it. Drives around. Pass. Powell fakes it. They give it. Kennard open for three. And no. Covington taps it, but into the hands. Duarte picks it up, and what do we have? And we got a foul on Norman Powell.
Transition, 45 seconds to play. A nice play there by Duarte.
See him kind of looking over the floor, and there's that backup by Duarte. Powell kind of lost him for a split second.
Mathurin is a nice player here for the Pacers. The sixth pick.
45.7 seconds remaining.
The Pacers had a top 10 pick since Paul George. Here is Mathurin. Three.
Mathurin shoots a three, and he can't hit. And then in the hands of Norman Powell. Powell pushes it. Powell goes all the way, gets stripped. Good save by Mathurin. Into the hands of T.J. McConnell. McConnell takes it all the way. Beautiful bounce pass. Jalen Smith puts it in off the glass, and he scores. And the Pacers with 32 first quarter points, and they lead by 10, 32-22.
Full speed ahead. Kind of like the raceway.
The Brickyard just down the road. It's not only that they're playing with pace, but you can tell they're playing with a lot of confidence here.
The Pacers need to push it. That's where the Clippers are going to get themselves in trouble. Pacers have to push it in transition. They outscored them in transition by 16, 26-10 in fast break points. Kawhi, extra pass, fake by Wall, too late. He didn't even recognize the shot clock. And that's a 24-second violation, and that's the end of the first quarter.
Officials say there's still some time on the clock here. Nevertheless,
wow.
Clippers will be down by
Clippers not even getting Clippers not even paying attention to the shot clock. That's already their 7th turnover of the first quarter. Actually, no, that would be their 8th turnover because I forgot Norman Powell got stripped in the lane.
Do they want to take the half-court heave, or do they want to protect their statistics? What would you do? Depends on how long my contract is. Okay, that one. You can see their offensive ranks there. Three-pointers made, pace. Like I said, it's a fun round of
Offensive ranks, Pacers are 4th in threes made, 5th in assists, and they're 6th in pace. So they're in the top 10 on a lot of categories.
Rick Carlisle once floated an idea.
G-Money says the Pacers have led after the first quarter 6 out of their last 9 games.
Doesn't have an opportunity there. Deflection ends the first quarter. Clippers with a lot of work to do, but Paul George was trying to get it done early. As the Clippers trail.
Shout out to Karam in the building. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. On this New Year's Eve, here in this early afternoon in Indiana, at the end of one, it's Pacers 32, Clippers 22, as we head to commercial break. Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe. Make sure to share the stream. If you haven't shared the stream, definitely share. The thing, it will be better if the Clippers lose, of course. Pacers cheerleaders, hello. That's Flow Rider. The feeling, yeah. Sometime I gotta get a feeling. A bunch of biased clowns? Nah. G Money says, I know it's early, but if Indy makes the playoffs, they are going to be a tough out. Depending on who depending on who they play, they'll be tough for the Boston Celtics. They can be tough for the Sixers. They can be tough for the Bucks. Those three teams for sure. They could be tough for the Brooklyn Nets. So they for sure will be. I just feel like they will be a problem for the top of the East. Because you look at the bottom of the East, it's like, really, what other team really scares you at the bottom of the East? I just feel like the top of the East, Indiana could really put a scare in the top teams in the Eastern Conference. The top four, definitely, for they can. My only question is, who do you think they can upset though in the first round if they were to get there? You know what I find funny? The fact that Ty Lue got criticized so much when he was with the Cavaliers when LeBron was being coached by him. Around the NBA last night, Giannis, first player with 2 straight games of 40 points and 20 rebounds since Moses Malone in 1982. LeBron James on his birthday had 47 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists on his 38th birthday. Dudes weren't even giving him credit because he was like, he did it against the 31st ranked defense in the NBA with the Atlanta Hawks. And I'm just like, that's a team in turmoil. Shout out to Chris Wedge in the building. What's up? All right, second quarter action has started. Jalen Smith, we got TJ McConnell. Is that Karis LeVert? No. Oh no, Karis LeVert's in Cleveland. My bad. Duarte kicks it out against Indiana, so that's 3 seconds, and it's a turnover.
McConnell picks up John Wall in the backcourt. McConnell just a bit of a pest and trying to force turnovers and almost does right there.
Smash like it, subscribe. Here's PG-13 in his return. Shout out to Pedro Walker. Guys, make sure to hit the like, hit the subscribe, make sure to share Pedro Walker. You know I got you, bro. I got you. Paul George's return. Here's Covington. Oh, that's an offensive foul. Dude's out of control. Wait, they go to block? Bro, it really shows the Clippers how much IQ they're lacking right now.
Rotating, trying to pick up charges. There's a man coming across. Officials felt he wasn't there soon.
What? Oh my gosh. Covington was out of control. I would have given an offensive foul on that. Here's Paul George, gets a double team real quick, gives it over to Covington. Covington, they swing it, nice fake, and Wall with the extra pass. Kennard in the corner for 3, but it was way too short. You could just tell in the corner. It was way too short. And he was kind of behind the backboard. McConnell. Jalen Smith gets it right back to Aaron Naismith. They give it to Duarte. Okay, they bounce it. Here's Smith with the hook, and no. So offensive rebound, puts it back up, puts it in. How about Jalen Smith right there? Paul George gets double hard. They give it to Kennard. Kennard fakes it. He's open. Shoots the right wing 3, but it's no good. 34-22. Pacers lead. 10-14 remaining in the 10-23 remaining in the second quarter. Wow, he just went around and he missed it. McConnell was wide open. How you miss the layup, bro? He went around Covington. Covington goes up, and Covington is going to get fouled.
That'll be the second team foul for the Pacers here. 2 minutes
That's
off
it.
the second
Wow.
quarter clock.
Shout out to Valix Prime. Guys, hit the like.
Duarte is one of those nice young players that we were talking about last year. Averaged 13 points a game, 37% from above the arc. Had some ankle issues before he was able to return to the lineup here as Covington struts to the strike for a couple for the Clippers. Hey, Clippers youth basketball camps offer training for your all-star in the making. Each camp teaches the
All right, so Covington knocks down the first free throw.
Of the NBA to your family. Registration is now open for winter and spring.
Here's the second free throw. It's good, and the score is 34-24, 10-point game.
This is an opportunity for Robert Covington to show head coach Ty Lue.
Here's TJ McConnell. Gives it to Benedict Mathurin. He goes up, and John Wall strips him, and it's a turnover. Bounce pass over to Powell. Powell then almost loses it. Gets the ball back, recovers. Wall shoots the 3, and he drains it. 34-27. It's a 7-point game. Clippers needed that. Here's Duarte. Duarte gets a matchup with Covington. Beautiful move by Aaron Naismith going with the right hand off the scoop left-hand side, and it's a score 36-27. Good harassment by T.J. McConnell on John Wall. Here's Wall. Paul George gets a pass from John Wall, drives and flushes it down with the throwdown by PG-13. With the bird's eye dunk, 36-29. Clippers trail by 7. Naismith, McConnell, he's wide open. He'll shoot the three, and he'll drain it right in Paul George's face, giving him the space. And it's a 39-29 basketball game. George goes around. George almost throws it away. They got to practice. John Wall, pull-up jump shot. It's good right from the free throw line right side. It's good. 39-31. Wow. Bro, Aaron Naismith just pulled up for 3. No, Jalen Smith pulled up for 3. He drains it, 42-31. And Norman Powell goes up, and he's going to draw the foul quickly as the Clippers push it on the break. The Pacers are 500 against East playoff teams. He needed that.
George with 7. To make it more clear, I don't think I did it.
Norman Powell at the free throw line, 42-31. Here's the first. It is good. Scores 42-32. Points in the last 3 games at Indiana, 36, 36, and 36. All as a Clipper. No, wait, no. As a Thunder, and then the other 2 were as Clippers. Powell misses the second as Zubac's coming to the game. Smash the like, get that subscribe. Mathurin shoots a 3, and he gets fouled by Powell at the 3-point line, and he's going to shoot for 3 free throws. Shaking my head.
You can't go underneath those jump shooters, and he was moving forward, but it looked to me like Norm jumped into it.
Didn't look like enough, but Pedro says the Cavs took down. Whoops. Knocked down my mic. He says the Cavs knocked down the Pacers. The Pacers knocked down the Cavs on Thursday. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the Cavaliers. That's another team. But I've always said that again, that the regular season doesn't mean anything as much in the postseason, depending on the matchup, unless it's going to be the same old thing.
Again, I'm happy that Mathurin is okay. I like that they review these. I think this is the
and we got a foul
thing to do, not only today but league-wide.
What's going to be the call?
Overwhelming.
Are you calling from here?
What is going to be the call?
I didn't have to do that, but I have one on standby.
G Money says any team can upset anyone in the playoffs, but I think the Pacers have a legit shot against the Cavaliers.
As there was no reckless closeout when contact occurs.
There was no reckless closeout.
I mean, it didn't look reckless from here. I could even see. Clippers don't care about the regular season. Any team, yeah, common foul. I would agree, common foul. Smash the like, hit the subscribe. Let's get more people up in here, man. More people up in here, man. Salute.
The Pacers about Mathurin are very impressive. You go back to when he came here to work out. He said the first workout he didn't feel like he had a good one, so he calls the Pacers back to say,
Mathurin at the free throw line to shoot two.
Shooting drill one more time. I know I can be better. So not only do the members of the front office, Rick Carlisle came in and they had a nice discussion. He finishes the drills.
Wow, Mathurin averaging 17 points per game, but he misses the free throw.
Going over the film and say, hey, coach me harder. Coach me harder.
There's Coach Rick Carlisle.
And Rick Carlisle says, I can't say enough great things about Mathurin, and he has delivered here.
And Mathurin knocks down the second, so it's a 43-32 game.
We celebrate Armenian heritage during our matchup against the Atlanta Hawks on January 8th. Fans with group tickets will receive a free Clippers t-shirt courtesy of Cedar Sinai. Visit clippers.com/group to get your tickets.
Here's his third free throw, so he knocks down 2 out of 3.
Edwards of Minnesota. Basically, how he looks.
Clippers don't get lazy with the basketball now.
I don't have an answer for you there. I just know that
44-32. Handoff. John Wall. Gives it over to George. George trying to size up. George. Crossover. Bounce pass. Kennard gives it to George. George open. 29-footer is good. Paul George has got 10. He's cooking in the second quarter, and it's a 9-point game, 44-35. Here at the Gates Bridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Jalen Smith misses the three. Here comes John Wall. John Wall on the right side. Paul George calling for the ball, trying to get open. McConnell, good ball denial. Paul George catches it over him. Good extra pass. Powell fakes it, shoots a jump shot, and he misses, but there was a foul. I'm like, you called it so late. Late whistle. That was a late whistle. That was such a late whistle. Should have called that a long time ago. What is going on?
Well, he's ready, catch, shoot. Knocks down the three.
Yeah, the foul was on the
1003.
free throw line. Free throw. It's good.
It was in slow motion either. That's
Who's coming back into the game?
You could get to 5. I don't know that.
It'll be Miles Turner.
checks into the game. You know, when we saw the Pacers,
Jalen Smith did a nice job off the bench. He'll take a seat. Norman Powell, since returned from his injury, 18 points in 24 minutes, shooting 54% from the field. Great numbers. 44-37.
Interesting here going in Indiana. Give a lot of credit to that front office.
What does Turner do? Turner is a shot blocker.
Duarte gives it to McConnell. McConnell to Naismith. Matthews, Turner, McConnell. What a spin move when he misses the jump shot. Clippers within 7. Here's John Wall. John Wall goes up with the jump shot. Too strong. Zubac taps it, but into the hands of Mathurin. And goes up. That's a count. That's going to count. Count the basket plus the foul. And Mathurin gets the continuation, so he'll go to the line to shoot one more. Fouls on Paul George. So with 6:57 to play, we're taking a commercial timeout. It is a 46-37 basketball game. Pacers up by 9. Dang, that girl is hot. I like to score a hole in one with her. You know, I can't. Louis, you got to be careful, man. You can't talk like that. Anyway. Yes, Pacers lead 46-37. Mathurin is going to get a chance to get one more at the free throw line as he got the and one. So make sure to smash the like button, man. Pacers, and shout out to Pedro Walker. I had to do this request for him since I haven't done a Pacer game all year, so I had to shout out to him. G Money, I will be talking to you for games for this year, for this upcoming year, for the last 40 plus games. I do have league. Just to let you know, I do have League Pass. So for the games that that are not nationally televised, I have League Pass, so you'll be able to hear the game audio. So I'm just letting you know that, okay? The nationally televised games, you know, that's fine. We don't have to worry about that in terms of, you know, with the commentary and stuff like that. That's all good. That's all good. So TNT, ESPN, ABC, all that's good. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing football for the new year. I'm going to be seeing if I'll probably do Tampa Bay against Carolina. That's a huge NFC South matchup. I might also do Pittsburgh and Baltimore. And then on Monday, I'm going to do Bengals and Bills. That's a big AFC matchup over there. So we got Joe Burrow. It's Shiesty time going up against Josh Allen. So Jay against Jay, man. You know what it is? Shout out to Jesus Figueroa. He's got Indiana on the money line today against the Clippers. All right. Shout out to Jesus for coming on through the stream. Appreciate that. No doubt. You know what? I actually am glad I was actually able to, have enough money to get the League Pass, So it was great. So now I'm able to just do the games that are not nationally televised on TV in the team's proper markets with their broadcasting team. And I'm able to call the game while you hear the game audio. So that's why, I want to make sure that, give you guys that experience, not just from the commentary, as great as it is, But, you know, you guys hear these people too.
The building put it down on the floor.
PG-13 put it on a nice little performance.
Knocks down the two-pointer. Then clear path. Takes the lane. Finishes strong with the dunk.
I want to do Steelers and Ravens for the night tab.
With the assist, PG with the 3, 4 of 6 from the floor.
No, the NFL playoffs are going to be litty. Cannot wait to call those. Those are going to be fire.
Well, that's always great.
Paul George, 4-time All-Star in 7 years with the Indiana Pacers.
LeBron, Bosh, Wade.
Guys, make sure to share the stream. Share the stream.
Pacer teams about 10 years ago. To me, that's what I always remember with Paul George as a Pacer.
Wait, what's happening?
I'll let you explain what you think.
The Knicks in Houston tonight.
Substitute one of the players.
Knicks have lost 5 straight. Trying to end their 5-game losing streak. What better team to do it than against the Houston Rockets, but can't take that game lightly. Cleveland in Chicago.
Was I wrong to think that was a very generous?
Paul George puts the ball on the floor, takes the jump shot, can't hit.
George misses over the top of McConnell. Mathurin has the rebound and gets
So Mathurin gets the rebound.
Shadowed by Kennard.
Here's Duarte. My man put a blanket on him. Shadow. Look at that. Duarte shoots the jump shot and can't hit. Almost missed time to jump by Paul George, but was able to get it. Here's Powell. Powell, in and out move, goes up with the right hand. Beautiful scoop layup, scores, and it's 47-39. 8-point game. McConnell over to Miles Turner at the top. That's a push-off right there by Mathurin. What a beautiful move over his toolbox. Had to challenge him, and he scores. 49-39. This is why the Pacers are a good team this year. Reggie Jackson kicks it out. They swing it. George open for 3. PG on fire. And it's a 7-point game again, 49-42. But the Clippers, they're struggling defensively. 5:38 remaining. Here's Mathurin. Puts the ball on the floor. Goes for the layup. Zubac didn't even challenge him. And he scores. 51-42. I can see why the Lakers blew that 17-point lead in the fourth quarter. 51-42. Here's Reggie Jackson. Oh, nice catch. Spin. George with the mid-range. Oh, he's on fire. 51-44.
That's a great move of his. He loves that move.
McConnell.
Spin back, elevate.
Face. Goes on the baseline. And Turner misses the jump shot. Another foul. Crossover to the left. Kicks it out. Kennard. Kicks it. George. Misses the 3. That would have gave him 18. And we got a timeout.
For the Pacers, Clippers down by 7.
All right, so Rick Carlisle calls a timeout with 4:48 remaining here in the first half. It is a 51-44 basketball game as Paul George is cooking right now in the second quarter. Right now, he's got 15, I believe, for the Clippers. As we take commercial break, 51-44. Chris West says, what do you think of the trade idea of being floated of AD going to the Suns for DeAndre Ayton and another player plus 3 first-round picks? Deal or no deal? I say no deal. I say absolutely no deal. I will say this, though. The Phoenix Suns they have a good medical training staff. So, quite honestly, I mean, it might help Anthony Davis, but I would still say no deal. Because if you're the Lakers, you want to mortgage your future. You don't want to just throw your future away. You get DeAndre Ayton, yes, but is he really going to live up to the capabilities? Is LeBron really going to push DeAndre Ayton to live up to his potential? Because he's been a disappointment, to be honest with you. He should be better than how he's played, but I don't see it. I wouldn't make that trade if I'm the Lakers, to be honest. He's not a someone who's going to impact the Lakers coming in. He doesn't do that. And the thing is, DeAndre Ayton looks good off a great point guard play. That's what Chris Paul is for DeAndre Ayton. And the thing is, you're going to trade Anthony Davis, who's injury prone, for another injury prone player in DeAndre Ayton? No, I wouldn't do that. DeAndre Ayton benefits off a great point guard play. The Lakers have, well, I mean, you could possibly see it with Russ, but the thing is with Chris Paul, he has more control of the pace and the flow compared to a Russell Westbrook. And Russ is a good point guard. His decision-making has improved, but he still turns the ball over way too much. And I'm sorry, I wouldn't make that deal. If I'm the Lakers, to give up 3 picks just to get DeAndre Ayton, who hasn't lived up to his number 1 pick potential, that's a no. That's a no. And I'm sorry, Anthony Davis is a better player than DeAndre Ayton. Why am I going to trade for that? Makes no sense, to be honest. AD is a generational talent. I know he's injury prone, but he's a generational talent. I'm going to trade that for a guy who hasn't lived up to his number one draft rate potential. Nah.
George getting some space, taking advantage of it.
Talk about space. You need spacing at the offensive end of the floor. This is what happens when you drive the baseline. Zoo has to get out of the way by stepping in. That opens up people around the perimeter. We need more spacing. Move over, Luke. We need more spacing. Move over, PG.
And it gives him a 3-pointer.
To do that, you can make the pass to the corner, swing it, and they can't get to you fast enough.
It's a 3.
The Clippers have trailed by as many as 12. Halliburton is back out there. Only 9 so far.
Turner misses the floater off the pass from Halliburton. Shout out to Yes Sir Ski in the building. What is good? Smash that like button, share. Here's PG. Gives it over to Marcus Morris Sr. They give it to Kawhi Leonard. Here's Paul George to Leonard. Cuts. Dribbles. Gives it to George. Starts to cut. George with the spin. Takes a tough fadeaway jump shot, and he drains it. George is cooking right now. 17 first half points for Paul George. Damn, took the words out of my mouth. What is up?
Brissett looking for a blue shirt. Finds Halliburton as he and Buddy Hield are back.
There's Halliburton. Buddy Hield's back. Halliburton fakes it. Goes for the scoop layup. It's good.
Tough shot.
And the Pacers go back up by 7.
Was a tough shot, but again, you got it up high enough and at that
On the court for the Pacers, Turner, Nembhard, Halliburton, Buddy Hield, and Brissett. And Zubac loses the basketball. It's a turnover for the Clippers. For the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard, Marcus Morris Sr., Eva Zubac, Reggie Jackson, and Paul George starting 5 for the Clippers. And Buddy Hield can't get the bounce on the 3.
Walking between raindrops with those turnovers. 53-46, Pacers out in front.
Reggie Jackson goes up, floater short, and Zubac just tapped it out like a volleyball to turn it over.
Back to Indiana.
What a difference when you see the ball movement, the ball swinging, touching hands versus when a player takes it upon himself to do too much one-on-one.
Nembhard, shovel pass. Turner bumps into Zoo and gets the bucket. Pacers back up by 9, 55-46. 3 minutes remaining here in the first half.
We've seen 3 different guys make one off the glass from there.
Here's Reggie. Gets the ball back from Kawhi. Reggie dribbles. Gives it to Marcus Morris Sr. He's open, shoots a 3, and it's good. And it's a 6-point game, 55-49.
4-4 from the field. Dribble over to the right, swing it back to the top of the circle. Morris knocks it down.
Here's Nembhard. Dribbles around. Free throw line jumper is good. Pacers back up by 8. 57-49. Clippers are not getting stops.
You can't run into a screen that's being set on you.
Here's Paul George. Gives it over to Zubac. Marcus Morris Sr. with the basketball. They give it to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi puts the jab step, trying to get space. Shoots it. Just short. Can't hit. Kawhi's missed 4 or 5. Buddy Hield. Halliburton. Splits the defense. Fakes it. Shoots it. Almost loses it. Buddy Hield. Kicks it out. Halliburton shoots the 3, but it's short from the corner. It's Kawhi Leonard. Leonard goes up, kicks it out. Reggie Jackson, Bobby Schmurder says, and make it with my hot name. He said, it's the 3, and it's a 5-point game, 57-52. Halliburton is struggling. This is the 3. Extra pass. Buddy Hield open for 3, and he drains it. Poor defense by the Clippers, and Reggie Jackson with the rotation. Didn't do a good job, and it's back up by 8, 60-52, 113 remaining in the first half. Here it is. Zubac fakes it, gives it over to Paul George off the Zubac screen, and deflected by Halliburton. Man, it's like Clippers don't. I feel like the vision of the Clippers is just bad.
See that little 1-2 punch. Almost by any combo in the NBA.
Reggie, excuse me, gives it to Marcus Morris. Takes a turnaround jump shot in the spot, just can't hit. Under a minute remaining in the first half. Halliburton kicks it out. Buddy Hield stops. Here we go. Crossover. Kicks it out. Turner fakes a three. Starts to drive. Gets to the middle. Goes up. Shoots it with the left hand and draws a foul. As you heard, Turner's going to go to the free throw line for 2. Norman Powell comes in. He's about to come in for Paul George in just a minute. Pacers lead by 8, 60-52. Turner led the NBA in blocks per game twice in his career. Here's his first. It's good. And Norman Powell comes in for Paul George, who has 17 first half points.
To see the Clippers take on the Bucks, Warriors, and Lakers. Visit Clippers.com/season of gifting. Enter before the clock.
Wow, Clippers got a tough schedule. Bucks, Warriors, and Lakers in February. 10-point game.
2 for 1 opportunity here for the Clippers.
Curious if you happen to have your agent's license.
Kawhi Leonard gets it. Kawhi dribbles to the middle, goes up, gets the basket plus the foul. Cuts it to 8 with 19.4 seconds, and that's going to give him a chance for 3-point play.
I think what Indiana has done, I think they've kind of caught little lightning in a bottle with this young talent. They have a chance to accelerate their growth here. Exponentially with a nice veteran piece like both, I should say, Turner.
Robert Covington comes into the game for Marcus Morris Sr. Benedict Mathurin comes into the game for Brissett.
Shoots it, makes it, and it could be a 3-point play.
There's Kawhi Leonard. Last 7 games, 22.9 points, 54 from the field, 39 from 3, just great numbers. For a line drive shooter, Kawhi, his efficiency is incredible wherever he's become. 62-55. Pacers with the last shot. Halliburton with the basketball. Halliburton open for 3 late in the shot clock. Bounces off. Reggie gets the rebound. And he's going to just dribble out the shot clock. Dribble out the game clock for the end of the first half.
The Clippers down 62-55 as Paul George returns to Indiana.
So the Clippers were down by as many as double digits here in the first half. Paul George carries the Clippers in the second quarter with 17 first half points. And at the end of the first half, we have a 7-point game. Pacers up 62-55 on the Clippers. Pacers put up 30 points in the second quarter. Clippers only had 22 in the first, but they come back with a strong 33 in the second, outscored the Pacers by 3. Let's look at the first half stats for both players and for team stats. So Kawhi Leonard only 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Has made all 3 of his free throws, but only 2 of 6 from the field. Shout out to Jay in the chat. He says PG needs 5 more assists. How many assists does Paul George have? Oh, he has 1. So he needs to get at least 6. Paul George in the first half, 17 first half points, 7 out of 11 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3. Played great offensively from the field. Guys, hit the like button. Make sure to share. Marcus Morris Sr. was great also. 10 points in the starting lineup. 4 out of 5 from the field. 2 3-point shots. The Clippers bench gave them 14 points. 7 of them from Norman Powell. He was a +3. Clippers shooting Clippers with a 50-40-90. 51% from the field. 41 from 3. 7 out of 17. 90 from the free throw line. That's what this team is capable of and fully healthy, you know. For the Pacers, Buddy Hield was the man in the first half. He had 15 points, but your boy, Benedict Mathurin, had freaking 11 points off the bench. So we got 14 points for the Clippers off the bench while the Pacers had 23. So the Pacers bench 23 to 14. Mathurin has 11 of the 23 off the Pacer bench. Buddy Hield had 15 points in the starting lineup, and Miles Turner quietly has 11 first-half points with a plus-minus of plus 11. And Nembhard has a plus 11, and Naismith had a plus 10. Halliburton plus 6 in the first half. Let's go to the team stats here in the first half. Pacers, both teams shooting exceptionally well from the field. 52% for the Pacers, 51% for the Clippers. Clippers shooting better from the three-point line. Pacers shooting a solid 38%. Clippers plus floor at the free throw line. Pacers are 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Rebounds, Pacers are up by 2. And what are they doing? What are Pacer fans doing? What is this? Oh, they're playing a game of Simon Says on the court. Oh, okay. I'm almost confused. Right now, Pacers winning the points in the paint battle and the fast break, which I told you. They're plus 5 in fast break, and they're plus 14 in points in the paint. Clippers have 8 turnovers. They had 7 in the first quarter, only 1 in the second. Pacers had 4 turnovers in the second. They finished with 5. Clippers had 9 points off of the Pacers' 5 turnovers, and the Pacers had 8 points off of the Clipper turnovers. So really not much give or take. Pacers need to extend this lead because a close game, I feel like it's going to favor the Clippers, despite the fact that they're at home. Clippers' biggest lead of the game is 3, and the Pacers' biggest lead has been 12. And those are your first half stats right now here on the Louis Sports Network. All right, upcoming games tonight at 7 p.m. We got the Brooklyn Nets against the Charlotte Hornets in Charlotte. Charlotte 10-26. Brooklyn have won 10 games straight. They are 23-12 and climbing in the Eastern Conference. Cleveland 22-14 going up against the 16-19 Chicago Bulls in Chicago. Knicks at Houston. Knicks are at 500. They've lost 5 in a row, trying to avoid a 6-game losing streak. Dallas and San Antonio in San Antonio. New Orleans and Memphis at the Grindhouse at the FedEx Forum, baby. Zion against John Morant. We got Detroit and Minnesota at 8 o'clock. Philly and OKC at 8. Miami at Utah to round off at 9 p.m. I think the next game I'm probably going to do tonight is actually going to be Memphis against New Orleans. Can't wait for that matchup. 2 small market teams to go at it. What was I going to say? Mr. G Money, if you're available for tonight, would you like to do the Grindhouse between Memphis and New Orleans? Just let me know if you can or you can't. I'm down with that. I'm going to actually try to set up the thumbnail for that.
That's what he was thinking about.
The Pacers should have been up by at least like 17 points with the way the Clippers were playing defense, and the fact that it's only a 5-point game, 7-point game. Clippers should be very fortunate. Zion Williamson is coming off a 43-point game last night. CJ McCollum at 42. Was that last game, or was I know Zion had the 43 last night? Yeah, like I said, Pelicans are 23-12, Grizzlies are 21-13. That's crazy. After this game tonight, they don't play again until April 5th. That's a long ways away. Chris Webb says, you all laughed at me 1.5 months ago when I said to watch out for the fast improving Brooklyn Nets with Ben Simmons governing the defense. Look at the Nets now, number 2 in the bubble. Well, let me say this. Quite honestly, the Nets, Kyrie and Kevin Durant are not being a distraction. They're not being distracted. Ben Simmons is playing better in terms of defense. The Nets are putting more effort on the defensive end. And let's give Jock Vaughn a lot of credit. They're actually playing a real system. And listen, no disrespect to Steve Nash. This is nothing personal against him. He was one of my favorite point guards to watch. Steve Nash needed to go. I said that they weren't going anywhere as long as Steve Nash was head coach. The reason that the Nets are doing better now is because they're playing better under Jacques Vaughn. I said as long as Steve Nash is the head coach, the Nets are not going to be contenders. He doesn't know how to coach. First of all, plays his starters too many minutes. He doesn't know what rotations to put in. He always looks confused on what to do out there. So if he's doing that, there's just no way they're going to win. But at the very least, they're playing better now because they actually have an identity. And Kevin Durant is playing out of his mind right now, averaging nearly 30 points per game. He's shooting a career high 56% from the field. So, and quite honestly, their bench is giving them some good production. I mean, you know what, Watanabe, he's doing well. T.J. Warren is giving him good minutes off the bench. The benches play well. The only thing that the Nets are really missing from really contending for an NBA championship to me is they need a big man. So they lack some size in their front court. But they're playing much better. But they're playing much better though. And I felt to me when they had Kyrie and KD, I felt like they didn't need to get a third guy. I felt like as long as they were healthy and they were just playing the system, they'd be fine. The fact that KD's putting up those numbers with the fact that you got he was putting up those numbers while Kyrie was out too. So again, smash the like, hit that subscribe. So like I said, a lot of things that happened. Yeah, Ben Simmons is playing better, but like I said, Steve Nash needed to go. That's why I laughed. I said, as long as Steve Nash is the head coach of the Nets, they're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. And to be honest, Nash was a good point guard under Don Nelson, but his Hall of Fame trajectory went way up when he was with Mike D'Antoni. So with all due respect to Steve Nash, he was electrifying to watch in Phoenix, but his Hall of Fame career really trajected when he teamed up with Mike D'Antoni in terms of what type of offensive system they were going to play. And it was pretty much Nash with the ball in his hands and a lot of pick and roll basketball, which is what they did. Pick and roll, spread the floor. And if you have the personnel to do it, you're going to look really good. And the thing is also, Steve Nash had no head coaching experience. I thought with being with Golden State, I thought Nash kind of would have picked up some things from Steve Kerr. It's like he was not an assistant coach with them, but it's just like you see how the Warriors have won. They play team basketball. They play a real system. Nash never played a system in Brooklyn. You're not going to win with that. You obviously need the personnel, but it's like you got to be able to play team basketball. And the Nets, a lot of times, were not playing team basketball. They were playing one-on-one basketball, too. The thing is, you have to be able to play a team game and still have that advantage where you have the ability to throw it to somebody that can go get you a basket in one-on-one situations. But you got to be able to play team basketball. No, Nick Claxton, his defense has been very good. I mean, he got stronger in the offseason, put on some muscle. Who am I picking between Brooklyn, Boston, and the Bucks? I am still going with the Boston Celtics. Until Boston gets knocked out of the playoffs, I think they're the best team in the Eastern Conference. It's just there's some competition right now with the Nets. Like I said, you got to understand your personnel, and it's just like they're like, well, Kevin Durant is throwing shots at Steve Nash, and like, well, Kevin Durant, yeah, I blame Kevin Durant because he wanted Steve Nash, but it wasn't just him. Sean Marks wanted Steve Nash because he was good friends with him, but it backfired. You can't be relying on friendships if you don't have the credentials to be a head coach. Right now, they're showing the NBA 75. Isaiah hugging the GOAT Kareem. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Just enjoy the first half, halftime. This Steph Curry. Yeah, man. Kobe's missing right now.
He raised like my little brother. And even when he went into the Hall of Fame, I cried just as much as he did.
There's David Robinson, man. Bro. My man, Dr. J. Julius Randle. Is that Spencer Haywood or is that Connie Hawkins? No, that's Elvin Hayes. That's the Big E.
So we got great representation of
The big old Oscar Robertson, man. Great legends, man. Shaquille O'Neal, you a nasty dude, but you was the most dominant player on the court when you played in your era. My man, Bill Walton, Ray Allen, Hakeem Olajuwon. This is what I be talking about, man. It's like, okay, you want to praise this era, you know, it's cool and all, but you see these legends right here, bro. Rick Barry, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, Kevin Garnett. Respect the OGs, man. Patrick Ewing, like, come on now.
He kicked my butt for a lot of years. I'm gonna put it like this: we kicked each other's butt. How about that?
Facts.
So we get a chance to
Let them know, Robert
this
Parrish. Let them know.
fellowship. It's like a small fraternity. I think we all realize how lucky we are when we get here and we see each other. And we realize this is a once.
Dr. Jack Ramsey still kicking, bro. Great to see him.
Nice smiles.
Man, there's Barkley, Michael with D Wade.
That's old dog like this. That's old dog.
Who that? Magic? You're a clown. Gary Payton, damn. Put your shoes on. We go one-on-one right now, yo. Michael, always that trash talk.
These are the most dominant centers in the 75 years of NBA basketball history, baby.
Shout out to Jeff Green. He says, I don't remember the OGs being low managed. I think the East winner will hoist a Larry O'Brien trophy this year. Ladies and gentlemen, start of the third quarter coming up a bit. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. I'm going to get some water. Be right back.
Very, very good for the Clippers. This is the shot chart for Paul George. 7 of 11 from the field, 17 points, and doing damage anywhere he wants.
Paul George got himself going eventually. Came out a little bit of a slow start as far as turning the ball over, a little careless with some of his passes. However, once he got going by making some shots, then he started to fall back into line at both ends of the floor.
Meanwhile, on the other side, we talked about the 1-2 punch for Indiana. Buddy Hield looking very good.
He turns the corner and has a wide open lane. It starts to make him feel good. Then, after the steal, watch in transition, just stops immediately, knocks down a three, and his own second chance opportunity. He grabs it, he kicks it out, he gets it back, he knocks down another three, 5 of 10 from the floor, 15 points.
Paul George, 17 points in the first half. Marcus Morris Sr., 10. Leonard and Powell, 7 each. Buddy Hield, 15. Benedict Mathurin, 11. And Miles Turner with 11 as well.
Yeah, just talked to the assistant coach of Brian Shaw.
Well, remember, the Warriors have the best home record in the NBA, so they're going to drive me. G-Money, are you possibly available for the Pelicans against the Grizzlies tonight? Let me know if you can.
Get on the ball, other defenders a little bit more than they did in that first quarter, of course.
And Kawhi and the Clippers had 7 turnovers in the first quarter, but just 1 in the second. And they hit 11 of the 19 shots.
Clippers need to repeat what they did in the second quarter. They only have 1 turnover. You can't have another 7 turnover quarter like that.
Maybe we'll see one of the energy guys reinserted into the lineup here in the second half. Maybe T-Man will get his opportunity to come in and give this team a little jolt here.
There's Halliburton. Brings it over to Turner, puts a jab step. Goes up with the hook. It's good.
I don't think there's any doubt that Miles Turner came into this game.
The key for the Warriors is that they got to be able to win on the road. They're impressive what they're doing right now, but they got to win on the road. Nice pass inside to Paul George off the pass, and it's a 66-57 game.
Paul George, who has 19.
What happens when you top block somebody, you don't let them come out off the screen, a little backdoor cut.
Okay, we'll talk for Tuesday. Halliburton put the ball on the floor, floats it up. He scores 66-57. I won't be available Monday because I'm doing Bills and Bengals, so we'll talk Tuesday if you're available Tuesday. Kawhi. This is the jump shot. There's Tyrese. Kicks it out. Nembhard kicks it out. Neesmith hits the three. And just like that, the Pacers are up by 12 again. 69-57. I'm down for that Kingston Jazz on Tuesday. Bet. We do that.
Catches cushion for the Pacers.
Kawhi Leonard misses the jump shot again.
Halliburton in the Pacers control.
Here come the Pacers again. Halliburton gives it over to Turner. Turner with the hook. It's good. And just like that, it's a 14-point lead.
Pacers shooting 56% from the
Pacers up 71-57. George stops, kicks it out. Reggie gives it to Marcus Morris. Shoots a tough three, and he drains it.
For Indiana, and Marcus Morris, senior, by the way, with 13 on 5 of 6 shooting.
That's where the Clippers wanted to come out of the line.
All right, 71-60. And Turner misses the three, hits the front of the rim.
Casual rebound inside for the Clippers.
No, Kawhi's getting to his right spots. He just needs to condition himself back and just makes it. Kawhi. They try to call Charles, but no. Kawhi stops, takes a nice turnaround, and gets the bounce. Only roll.
You knew Kawhi was going back after
71-62. Clippers down by 9.
Basketball said something to the officials, got it back, and then went right at him.
Here's Halliburton. Halliburton kicks it out. Nembhard. Beautiful job. Naismith to Turner. Again, the pick and roll hurting the Clippers 73-62.
Between trying to help and they're worried about if he's going back to his man or not, he's relying on his teammates to step up.
His PG gives it over to Zubac, sets a screen for Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi trying to back down. Takes a tough turnaround. No, he kicks it out to Paul George. Open for three, and it's short. Zubac. It's not tipped in by Zubac or Marcus Morris Sr. Back on the Pacers in transition. What a pass by Halliburton. Naismith misses the triple in the corner from the left side. 73-62. Here's Bobby Schmurder. Puts it on the floor, gives it to Zubac. That was a bad bounce pass by Zubac. I don't even know why George didn't even go for the ball. George, good pass by Kawhi Leonard. Jackson in the corner hits the three, and it's an 8-point game, 73-65. Good ball movement by the Clippers. It's an 8-point game.
The defense can't catch up with them.
9 threes for the Clippers.
Halliburton. Two-man game. Turner. Too short. Smash the light button. George gets fouled, goes up, and he's going to draw the foul.
He'll dust himself off and go to the free throw line.
He'll go to the free throw line to shoot two.
Court pass, and you see the quick movement by Kawhi Leonard finding Reggie in the deep right-hand corner.
Physically, by the way, Reggie looking much better than he did against the Celtics. He still has a lingering souvenir.
Paul George, 8 of 13 from the field in 23 minutes. He's got 19 points.
Turning in a virtuoso effort here to close out the calendar year. A couple of free throws coming up now for George.
George makes the first 7-point game, 73-66.
NBA All-Star Game. Learn how to cast your ballot and start voting daily at clippers.com/vote. Sign up and vote for your LA Clippers today.
As you know, the Clippers are getting themselves back in this game.
George makes a second. It's a 73-67 game.
Do not give up those second shot opportunities. That's where Indiana took advantage in the first half and minimized the number of turnovers.
6-point game. Clippers within 6. Down by as many 12. Clippers with a 10-2 run. Down by as many as 14. By the heel. The Clipper defense starting to tighten up. Naismith, Turner, deep three, and he hits it at the buzzer. Miles with 20 points. Pacers up by 9. That was a great Clipper defensive possession. Turner just hit a tough shot. Leonard loses the handle, takes a jump shot, shoots it, draws the foul, and one. And the foul's on Halliburton, and Kawhi will go to the free throw line to shoot one more to cut it to 6 again. Kawhi gets to his spot and knocks down the jump shot.
Making it come all the way across the floor. That was excellent, other than Turner bailing him out at the end.
Leonard now with 11. And again, Kawhi
Leonard with 11 points.
In just the right direction. And quite frankly,
knocks down the free throw. 76-70.
Never know that Kawhi Leonard missed 18 months. He has been phenomenal. Gets up and down on the three-point play. He has 12. And the Clippers are now.
There's Halliburton dancing on Zubac. That's a mismatch. Halliburton stops. And Buddy Hield turns it over. Oh, no, wait. It was deflected by Kawhi Leonard. 10 on the shot clock for the Pacers.
Because you can see the defense is starting to pick up a little more effort, getting active hands, deflections, making them go deep into the shot clock.
And we got a floater up, and it's missed. Marcus Morris saves the ball.
7 minutes to play in the third. Clippers starting to play with some
Here's Reggie. He goes up for the layup. He scores a basket. Count it, plus the foul, and it's a 4-point game. And Reggie Jackson will go to the free throw line to shoot one more. So with 6:58 remaining here in the third quarter, the Clippers on a huge run right now. It is a So Clippers were on a 10-2 run. Then Miles Turner hit a 3, and now 5 more points. And so right now the Clippers are on a 15-6 run. And it'll be a 16-6 run if Reggie Jackson knocks down the free throw and cuts the lead to 3. It'll be a 3-point game if he knocks this down. So, yeah, Clippers on the comeback, ladies and gentlemen. 76-72 as we're on commercial break. Okay, so I'm going to try to do the Pelicans and the Grizzlies tonight. Excuse me. Guys, let's get those likes up, man. Good for the algorithm, good for the channel. Let's get those likes up. I want to be in the grindhouse tonight with John Morant and Zion Williamson. Let's go. The New Orleans Pelicans basketball team. Anybody know what's the status on Brandon Ingram? When is he going to come back? Does anybody know what's the status on him? Let me know in the comments section. This Pelican team is missing a couple of shooters, but if they get 1 or 2 shooters, man, this team could go all the way because they got all the components to be a championship team. That's crazy that I'm saying that. Fully healthy, they got all the components of being a championship team. Do the Pelicans. They have a chance of winning the Western Conference. I'm not ready to put them as the front runners, but they definitely can get there. I know the Warriors and the Clippers were the 2 teams that possibly picked fully healthy. The Warriors, the only way they're going to get there, they got to start winning some road games. The Clippers, they need more chemistry. They need chemistry. Kawhi's got to be able to stay on the court, and they got to be healthy as an overall team. As an overall team, the Clippers have a very good chance of coming out the Western Conference. And it's funny because they got John Wall. You know, they got him as a playmaker, but problem is he's coming off the bench. Continue to hit that like button, people. Continue to hit that like. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. 6:58 remaining.
A lot of times Ty Lue will draw up a play with a double screen, so what the defenses do.
You know, I've said that Zion, as long as B.I. continues to play that team game, if he can somehow come in and play the team game and not mess up the chemistry of the Pelicans, man, it's good.
When they topside you defensively.
George with 21 leads all scorers as the Clippers again on a 15-5 run. As Reggie Jackson has a chance to add to it with the meter still going here. Clippers 3-point play opportunity is good. Clippers from the free throw line tonight, 14 of 15. It was a very sloppy start. First quarter just felt like the Clippers were stuck in third. They were very sloppy and careless with the basketball. But all
right, so I just checked the update. It says we don't know. Ingram doesn't know when he's going to be back. Buddy Hield in the corner hits the 3, and it's a 6-point game, 79-73.
Actually had a steal right there. They deflected it from behind. It was rolling.
Marcus Morris Sr. gets the ball. They give it to Kawhi Leonard. Puts a shot fake. Kawhi goes to the post. Backs Halliburton. Goes with the hook. It's good. Kawhi Leonard's cooking right now in the third quarter. See, that's the thing with the Clippers. They got 2 guys that can carry a team in the quarters. And Nembhard is able to score.
Nice cut into the lane that gave him a passing option in front of the basket.
Here's Kawhi. Stops, pops, shoots it, gets the basket, and one. Kawhi Leonard on fire. He is on fire. Ingram is day-to-day? Okay.
Armano, there's the body into him. 3-point play opportunity.
At one point in time, Kawhi Leonard was 2 for 8 from the field.
Kawhi has got
He is
16.
6 of 12 now. Has 16 points.
3 rebounds, 4 assists. Kawhi Leonard trying to get a 17-point, cut this game to 3, and he does it.
Clippers are trying to hang around here.
Clippers within 3.
5:55
remaining. Here's Halliburton with the ball. Bounce pass. Turner bumps it, goes up, and late whistle, but it's a foul.
Turner saying he was shooting, and I don't know if I disagree with that.
He says he was shooting it.
I thought he went right into Zoo. I don't see where Zoo fouled him.
I don't see it either.
We've talked about this over the last few years, that Zoo is as good as anybody at staying vertical. Kind of saw it right there. Turner knocks down the free throw.
He held his ground.
Turner knocks down the first free throw.
And I thought Zoo just did a good job of holding his ground, not reaching in and fouling.
First foul on Zoo.
Oh, it's not your normal Dr. Rich.
Turner
Turner knocks down both 83-78. Pelicans, I'm sorry, I said Pelicans. Pacers up by 5.
Turner has 22 points already in this game.
He's been very good.
Here's Paul George. Loses it. Kicks it out. Kawhi Leonard with the fake. Starts to dribble left. Puts the ball between his legs. Dribbles, goes up. And he's going to draw another foul. Kawhi Leonard's going to go up for two free throws. And the whistles are starting to pile up for the Pacers here in the third quarter. Kawhi's getting to the free throw line. I feel like Brandon Ingram's going to come back sometime in January. That's my guess.
Most teams have a call, whether it's a color or a call they use to tell.
Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Kawhi Leonard shooting 75% from the free throw line. He's 5 for 5. The percentage will go up. Oh, I don't have to ask Dion. He had to get his toes amputated with what he had to deal with. I feel for Dion, man.
Participating Los Angeles area Kia dealer, and you will receive 2 free tickets to an upcoming Clippers home game.
It's amazing. He has to get massages 2 to 3 times a day. It's crazy with the pain he deals with. God bless Prime. God bless Prime time.
Did you have a call? What was your call?
So yellow would not work for you. Turquoise, not going to work.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 83-80. Buddy Hield dribbles around, shoots the jump shot, can't hit. Clippers can cut it to 1 or tie the game right here.
But I've decided now that I'm not going to give it to you because that would be giving it away.
Kawhi Leonard's got it. Swings it to Paul George. Kawhi Leonard's cooking right now. George gives it to Kawhi. Kicks it out. Morris fakes the 3. Starts to dribble around. Fakes. Goes around. Gives it to Zubac. Good feed. Zubac got fouled. No, he didn't get fouled. He got blood from behind. Pacers. Hield in transition. Pulls up for 3. No. Halliburton tips it. Turner gives it to Hield again. Another try. No. That's my problem. Those are just terrible threes to take. There's Reggie Jackson. Again, Clippers can tie or take Clippers can cut it to 1 or tie. They give it to Leonard. Leonard, beautiful spin. Leonard kicks it out. George for the tie. He's got it. Clippers tie the game at 83.
Beautiful play by Kawhi Leonard. Turn to the baseline.
83 tie.
George floated to the right-hand corner.
Here's Halliburton.
He was there for the pass. Then he was there to make the shot.
Halliburton kicks it out. Neesmith hits the 3.
Shooting 38% from the three-point line in his last 9 games. Breaks the
86-83.
to play in the third.
He wound up getting that shot because
What a move. George loses the ball. George pulls up for the tie. He's got it. Paul George, 2 threes in a row. Ties the game at 86. 27 points for Paul George. Ties it at 86. Oh, they playing that Naughty by Nature? You done with OPP? Oh, Halliburton caught in midair. Buddy Hield fakes a 3. Kicks it out. Nembhard goes around. Floats it up. Dumps it inside. Inside to Turner, but he's going to draw the foul. So free throws coming up.
talked about the ability to go baseline drive, float to that deep right corner. Paul George is right where Kawhi needed him. And then Paul George facing up, off the dribble, elevating, knocking down the second three.
Here's a free throw line for Turner. It's good, 87-86.
Would you yell eggshell?
That was not supposed to.
Shout out to Nets World. Salute.
Paul George checks out as Miles Turner. He's at the free throw line. There's a good look at Terrence Mann.
Terrence Mann making his first appearance tonight in this game. Check see.
Those are silver like white.
Yeah.
Like red.
I don't have a lot of those colors in my wardrobe.
And the free throw was good.
Color gold, remember that.
I haven't had that in my rotation, but I'll look into it.
88-86.
Terrence Mann is out there for the Clippers. He just seems to have the energy whenever it's required. The Clippers have a lot of energy.
Kawhi Leonard.
They will do very good.
Bounce. Reggie, swing pass. Marcus Morris fakes, draws defenders, goes for the top with the hook, with the floater. He can't hit. Leonard gets the offensive rebound. Spins. Almost gets fouled. Clippers get a first shot clock. Oh, but he turns it over. Good heads up play by Halliburton. And Mathurin is fouled.
Clippers have scored on 11 of their last 14 possessions to get back in the game.
So we got 2:55 remaining in the third. Clippers have scored 11 of the last 14 possessions. It's an 88-86 basketball game.
It's called a meet cute. Pluto TV gets it. It's a channel dedicated entirely to romance. You drop something in right now. I meet cute. Pluto TV.
Smash a like, hit that subscribe.
There's something to be said about working with your hands. It's a gift. Life of getting real work done.
So we got Pelicans and Grizzlies up on this. No, that's not what I wanted. Let's try this one. This looks better. All right, let's fix that right here. I'm about to switch right here on the. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Cancel. That was the graphic. Let's delete this. Let's take that to the garbage. Nets World says it's unfortunate if you're a Bama fan, they were fifth. Oh, you're watching the college playoffs right now? Gonna change it.
Do you need pizza?
Now let's insert. Actually, let me put John Morant because see if I get a different John Morant because that was used 6 days ago, bro. Kawhi is playing great. He struggled in the beginning, but he's playing great in the third quarter right now. He's playing great in the third quarter right now. Smash a like, hit that subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Kawhi Leonard is cooking right now in this third quarter. I think Kawhi's got 18. No, he's got 19. Paul George has got 27.
Well, you see how he has come to life, and so too have the Clippers.
Facts.
They've outscored the Pacers
33 to 30 in this third quarter? Wait. No, because it's 88-86. Oh, wait, no. The Clippers have. Wait, it was 80. It was a 7-point game. 62 to 55. Oh, they've outscored them 31-26 in the third.
I don't have that answer for you
because he's just under 26 minutes right now.
I don't think he could play the rest of the game, but we go by what we saw in Boston. 35, 36 minutes would be where we are at. We have to organize here.
McConnell's trying every official he can to plead his case.
Smash the like and subscribe, people.
What is his case?
I have no idea. I really don't. Other than he's trying to pull off the Clippers right now. That's what he's trying to do.
He's trying to ice it. Meanwhile,
here's the free throw. It is good by Mathurin. Makes it in 89-86. Dalton Newman says that the Pacers win. No, they're winning right now 89-86 right now in the third quarter. They're winning 89-86. We have 2:40 remaining in the third quarter. 2:55 remaining in the third quarter.
The Pacers being over the limit around the 6
But he misses the second. Kawhi Leonard with those huge hands gets the rebound.
19 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. John Wall has checked in for Jackson. They lob it to Kawhi.
Kawhi inside, kicks it out. Terrence Mann for the tie. And they call a 3-second violation on Kawhi Leonard. So the Clippers will turn it over. That's their 10th turnover of the game.
Count from when he was in there initially, the long pass was thrown.
It's the 9th overall turnover for the Clippers. But
actually, they're 9th. My bad. Second turnover since the first quarter.
Jalen Smith hands to Mathurin.
Jalen Smith. Mathurin dribbles on the floor, goes up, and that's going to be a jump ball. Heads up play by Marcus Morris Sr. Just took it.
Good call by the official. He didn't blow it too soon and just anticipate there was going to be a foul. The offensive player moved into him, put his arms up. Marcus grabs the ball, and we got a jump ball out of it. Mr. Energy is out there. I think Terrence Mann.
Terrence Mann indeed out there.
We got a jump ball.
It's in between Kawhi.
And who wins it? Pacers win it, but they lose the basketball. Clippers have got it. Here's Powell, 1-on-3. He gets stripped, and he turns it over. Nembhard gives it over to T.J. McConnell. McConnell. Duarte lobs it, but Smith gets blocked. Morris with the block. Good defense. They kick it out. Leonard for 3. Ooh, almost got it. McConnell. Smith, good adjustment, and he scores 91-86. Pacers up by 5, 91-86.
Right back at you, Indiana. They don't give you a chance and get your breath.
Pacers trying to push the pace. That's what it is.
Right here, and then when they get into a half court set, really move the ball well.
Here we go. Morris drives baseline, goes up, and it's just short. Was looking for a foul, didn't get it. 1:18 remaining. McConnell to Duarte. Pull up 3. No.
Had a nice block out and took the punishment because of it.
Here we go, and we got ourselves a foul.
So foul free throws here for the Clippers with a minute to play.
T.J. McConnell hugs Marcus Morris Sr., just making sure that he's okay.
Morris working so hard at the defensive end, bent over and pulled on the shorts. Watch down below. And that's where the elbow wound up coming across the chin of Kawhi Leonard.
So Morris, first trip to the stripe here this afternoon.
Morris knocks down the first.
One quarter yet to play here for the Clippers, but entertaining game. The offense has had the center stage here. Clippers are a top 5 defensive team. The Pacers are not. 2 free throws go.
Smash it like it is subscribe.
Mathurin
on the show. 1 minute remaining, 91-88. Nembhard gets the pass, drives baseline, loses the ball. Kawhi Leonard with the great defense. Bounces it. They got numbers. To Kawhi Leonard, goes for the dunk. He got it. It's a 1-point game. 91-90.
Well, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but great job of Norm Powell rewarding Kawhi after he's the one that came up with the steal.
A 2-for-1 opportunity here for the
2-for-1 for the Pacers. 91-90, 1-point game. And Kawhi Leonard actually paid attention, but couldn't get the deflection.
To shoot here for Indiana.
Watch this defense by Kawhi. Gets a piece, gives it up, runs the center lane.
Beautiful pass by by your boy. What's his name?
Duarte to inbound. McConnell now has it.
Here we go. McConnell drives to the basket and he scores. It's a 93-90 basketball game.
He has 7 for Indiana. The Pacers lead by 3.
Smash the like, hit that subscribe.
3-second difference between the two timers.
Here we go. 93-90, 9 seconds. They give it to Kawhi. He faces a double, triple. Kawhi for the tie. He got it. Dagger.
24 for Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard with 24. He shoots it and Clippers tied the game. Kawhi Leonard cooking in the third quarter, ties it at 93 with late in the shot clock. The Clippers outscored the Pacers 38-31 in the third quarter. Headed to the fourth one. We got a juicy one here at the in Indianapolis. We are tied at 93. Smash the like, hit the subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Got ourselves a great game. Smash the like, hit the subscribe. Dalton says Pacers since 8 points in 8 seconds in 94. Actually, that was 1995. 8 points in 9 seconds. That was, Reggie Miller scored 8 points in 9 seconds against the Knicks. We lost the series. I know it went 7, but
Here we go, run number 2. Let's see what they have tonight. Passing it off, a lot going on. Count it. Looking good. All right, so we have one more run for you guys tonight. Run number 3. We're going to make it count. Put your hands together for them right now.
all right, man. So we're getting ready for the fourth quarter in just a bit. Smash the like, hit the subscribe. We got ourselves a great one right now here in Indianapolis. Pacers and Clippers on a nice afternoon, tied. And you know how the Clippers don't get up for afternoon games, especially when they're at the Crypto.
Let's hear it one more time for Boomer, Little Boomer, and the Power Pack, powered by AES Indiana. Hey fans, it's the fourth quarter. Man,
It is the fourth quarter.
get on your feet, Pacers fans. Fourth quarter, you know.
We're about to turn up here in the fourth quarter, folks.
Kawhi Leonard has 24 points. 17
Kawhi's got 24.
This number, if you will,
Look at his net rating. When he plays 25 or more minutes, he actually leads the league in net rating at plus 13. If LeBron was to be traded to the Clippers, what would the Clippers have to give up in return? Send Kawhi Leonard over there. He was supposed to be a Laker to begin with. But we all know who ruined that. And we got a turnover by the Clippers already, and the Pacers retake the lead on the TJ McConnell layup. Just lazy by the Clippers, man. They don't need for that. And a turnover again by the Clippers.
It's a credit to him.
Clippers are some boneheads. You did all that work to tie the game, and you commit 2 turnovers just like that. You didn't even get the ball off the inbound.
Once in a while, there's a guy that comes along. Those man has come
He committed an offensive foul, did Terrence Mann.
Just be aware of the fact that people who you're playing against and what their tendencies are. That's what he
Here's
does.
McConnell. Trying to give the Pacers an extra lead. Duarte, light double, started by John Wall. Good defense. Duarte misses. That was good defense.
Paul George collects the loose ball. Paul George, Kawhi Leonard combined for 27 of the 33 points for the Clippers
In the third quarter.
McConnell picking up George. They find it open.
Bernard for three. Big time shot, and the Clippers take the lead. The Clippers take the lead.
First lead since the Clippers.
And good Clipper defense on the deflection. It'll stay with the Pacers. So the Pacers have blown a 14-point lead that they had in the third quarter, and the Clippers lead for the first time since the beginning of the game. Good pass by Paul George.
The defender Duarte off of Luke Kennard just long enough for him to get the ball and a look.
Smith pinned beneath the
They kick it out. Duarte is wide open for three. Lucky he missed. Offensive rebound, and we got a foul inside the paint.
Luke Kennard quickly acknowledges wrongdoing. It'll be the first foul against the Clippers here in the fourth quarter. Side out here for Indiana. Clippers lead by one. A 13-point turnaround.
If no Kawhi, then Zubac, Terrence Mann, and Diamante. McConnell goes up and short. Offensive rebound. And what do we have? Another, oh no, it's a turnover.
They're going to say he stepped on the end line of the Clipper ball. When he came down, he may have been on that baseline.
Probably. He was on the baseline.
Clippers a lot of trouble inside first. It was Turner. And then come right back with the next big man, Jalen Smith, doing the same thing.
All right. We got the ball. Oh, what an alley-oop, but another turnover by the Clippers. Intercepted. And what a bump and a foul on John Wall. Hit hard. And Matthew will go to the free throw line to shoot.
A little bit of frustration right there by John Wall after the turnover goes back down and fouls on the way up to the basket for Matthew.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all pull up tonight for that clip for the Grizzlies against the Pelicans.
You don't see any facial resemblance.
Going back to back. Here's the free throw, and it's a miss by Matthew. Can't hit the free throw.
Say that. They look alike.
Matthew 4 for 7 this afternoon from both the free throw line
Missed 3 free
and the
throws.
field.
You look at now, sometimes I'm referring to their game, but there's other times I'm referring to.
Here's the free throw. It's good. We are tied at 96.
Exactly. There you go. You knew the difference.
Here's Kawhi. Here's John Wall. Here's John Wall. Puts it on the floor. Goes up off the glass. Scores, and the Clippers up by 2.
To settle for his third bucket. He has 7 off the bench.
98-96.
98-96 with nearly 2 minutes off this fourth quarter clock.
You got Terrence Mann trying to play in the post there for your Jalen Smith right now.
Here we go.
Good job fighting him there. That John Wall switched off on him.
Number 5 to shoot for the Pacers.
Mathurin goes up. He's going to draw the foul. Doesn't get continuation.
Telling him to shoot. They were yelling charcoal on the sideline.
Don't know why.
Can't do it. I'm not allowed to use that.
He did draw the foul, though. It was another word. It was always colors for you.
Smash the like, hit the subscribe. Mathurin's going to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Under 5 seconds, then you use the color code.
And did you have a specific color?
Yes, of course.
It was. Because you gave me a list of one syllable colors earlier.
I'm trying to mislead any future coach of mine who might be listening.
You don't want them to know if that's a coach how much time is on the clock.
If you buy a team and hire me as a coach.
Here's the free throw. It is good.
I'm 100 error. I'm promising you that. Mathurin gets a couple of free throws.
And we are tied at 98.
98's on the board, under 10 to play in the fourth. Wall, attack mode, to the rim, finger roll.
And no. And we got a loose ball foul, and it's going to be on John Wall.
That is going to be the fourth foul.
John Wall's picked up 2 quick fouls here in the fourth.
9:45 to play in the game. And the Pacers have hit their free throws this afternoon, 14-17.
Sure seems to me like Pacers may have come over the back of John Wall that time.
Here we go.
at the
Hill.
rim. Gives it up.
Mathurin spin, goes up, and good defense. And who's the ball going to be off? That's going to be Clipper basketball.
It's knocked out of his hands and out of bounds. Back to the Clippers. The Pacers cannot believe the call.
They can't believe the call, but they're not giving it to him.
Wisely, quickly getting it in.
Too late. George? What is John Wall doing? Another turnover by the They already got 4 in the quarter. I want a block from behind. Heads up defensive play by Powell.
Wide open three. More Powell runs it down and blocks the shot.
Here's George. Goes in the paint. Stripped, but gets it back. He scores. Clippers go back up by 2.
George with 29, and the Clippers lead 100-98 with an eternity remaining here in the fourth.
Smash it like it to subscribe.
Your team needs to get every rebound that goes up.
Here's Buddy Hield.
Switches are correct.
They give it. Naismith goes up for the layup. Count it plus the foul, and that foul's on John Wall. That's going to be foul number 5. He's picked up 3 fouls in this quarter.
And that time, Smith got to the middle.
So Reggie Jackson, I believe, is going to come back in for him. And at some point, you got to get Kawhi Leonard back in there. So Ty Lue, if you're listening, make sure he gets back in there.
Smith take his first trip to the stripe. Reggie Jackson will check back into the game. Reggie played 24 minutes so far. 1 point, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds.
Naismith averaging 9 points. He has 13 in the game.
Pacers now grab the lead.
And the Pacers are back up. 101-100. George. They give it to Terrence Mann. Mann gives it to George. Back to Kennard. Kennard fakes a 3. Gives it to Paul George. Dribbles around. Goes in the paint. Goes up. Scoop layup is good. Paul George with 31 points. And the Clippers go back up 102-101. They swing it. Turner fakes. And we got an offensive foul on Turner trying to get position on Paul George. And the Clippers in great position right now.
Tries to play top side of him. Turner's trying to get him off him. So look down that low left side.
Take a look.
See him right down.
He got himself great position right there. It's turnover. Here we go. Paul George gets it out. Luke Kennard, 3-pointer. Bang! And the Clippers take the lead, and now Rick Carlisle's going to take a timeout. 8:07 remaining here in the fourth, and the Clippers, with their biggest lead of the game, they take 4 on the assist by Paul George. Luke Kennard hits the 3-pointer, and he's come alive in the second half. So with 8:07 remaining, it is a 105-101 Clippers lead over the Indiana Pacers. Also got to remember that my voice is kind of tender, so I do have to make sure that I don't, tend to overdo it or anything like that. Again, smash the like, hit the subscribe.
Hey, we're gonna play one-on-one or what? Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys pull up tonight. I already have the game up. Pelicans and Grizzlies in the Grindhouse. I'll be up at 7:45, so make sure y'all come and pull up for that. Y'all already know what it is. Hit the like button before we get up in here. So I'm going to be setting it up already. I'm going to make sure that I have everything set up by the time that we do this game. But make sure y'all pull up for that, man. Getting ready for tonight's game. And as Jay said, if no Kawhi, he wants Zubac, Terrence Mann, and Diamante. Nothing more, nothing less. Y'all already know what it is. All right, let me.
If you haven't tried Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray, what are you waiting for? It's Dawn's fastest.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, smash the like button, hit that like. Hit the like button.
Spray, wipe, and rinse. On tough messes, its spray-activated suds have 5 times faster grease cleaning power to break down grease without water. Plus, its targeted spray cleans even hard-to-reach places better. So, replace your dish soap with Dawn Power Wash and spray your dishes clean.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go back to my channel so that I could. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to donate to the channel, make sure. Cannot believe I clicked on go to the channel. I meant to click. Let's spin it. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul George has got 31 points in 32 minutes on 18 shots. 12 out of 18 from the field. Let's turn it up.
He was greeted by a chorus of boos every time he touched the ball in the first half, and now
We're back.
it's just groans when he catches it. He's 12 of 18, has 31.
31 points for
The
PG.
Clippers are out in front by 5. Halliburton down the lane. Tough shot.
Halliburton goes up. He scores. It is a
That's what happens when you switch so
2-point
late.
game. 105-103.
Part of the way down the lane already. You know, it takes him
Paul George
a
double.
stride.
Give it to Terrence Mann. Beautiful pass inside the power for the slam.
And smashes it in.
Very nice on that little
107-103. Halliburton steps back for three. Drains it in the face of Luke Kennard, and it's a 1-point game. 107-106.
He's a player. There was some commentary that he was not an all-star. That remains to be seen.
Give it to
But he
PG.
is playing at a very, very high level.
Paul
He
George
is phenomenal.
gets
George
double,
draws the crowd.
kicks it out. Reggie Jackson goes around, goes up for the layup. He scores. Terrible Pacer defense, and it's a 109-106 game.
What the Clippers are understanding is once they go double team Paul George in the middle of the floor,
Here's Halliburton.
you can drive
Halliburton, they double.
wherever you want, or then open up the
Naismith
three-point shot
kicks it out.
for a teammate.
Turner is posting on
Turner was in the post, looked at him too late, but he was able to get it in and score. 109-108.
Turner able to lay it in.
Decision has to be: do you want to front him, let them throw over the top and come from
Here's
behind
George.
with the rotation, or stay
George
behind
kicks it
him and
out,
double
almost a
team
turnover.
from somewhere else.
They give it to Terrence Mann. Terrence Mann goes up, scoop layup, he scores. It's 111-108. Clippers up by 3.
Got that way outside on the perimeter, got all the way to the hoop, and finished even with the contact.
Clippers by 3.
Pass.
Neesmith
with the floater. It's good.
Whistle and a timeout.
And Ty Lue is going to call a timeout with 6:18 remaining in the fourth quarter.
6:18 to play in the game.
Chris West says, I'm still waiting for the merchandise, the Live Life Love shirt or baseball cap you were talking about. Oh, no, I got a friend who does design, so I'm actually going to talk to him about that. I just haven't had the time to do it, but when I get the time, I will talk to him. So he does design. He does designs on shirts, so I am definitely going to do that. So I haven't forgot about it. But yeah, I want to do that. I want to see how I'll design the shirt, but I do remember it. So thank you for reminding me, but I will get back on it.
Cheese edges, soft, chewy center. It's the real deal. How much do you think I could get for it? $100,000.
So yeah, that's right. Live life.
No, it's $8.99 and it's Detroit style deep dish that's actually from Detroit.
That's right. We go by the 3 L's, man. The 3 L's in life. Live, life. No, I said it's live, laugh, love, not live, life, love. Live, laugh, love. Because living is a part of life, laughing is a part of life, and love is a part of life. So live, laugh, love. The 3 L's of life. That'll be my new slogan.
Be an authentic Detroit style deep dish pizza from Little Caesars in Detroit. It appears to have the thickness, caramelized crispy cheese edges, soft chewy center. It's the real deal. How much do you think I could get for it? $100,000.
So, ladies and gents, it looks like we're going to have a terrific finish ending this basketball game.
No, it's $8.99 and it's Detroit style deep dish that's actually from Detroit. Pizza.
I'm actually going to lower the scoreboard because this is the only game going on today, for one. Only the early afternoon game. Because I want to increase my Kawhi Leonard.
Kia, movement that inspires.
I want to increase my Kawhi Leonard. Make it big right here. And let's get Tyrese Halliburton up in here with that size for Indiana. There we go. Perfect. So we're going down to the wire right now, ladies and gentlemen. 111-110. Clippers only up by 1. They got the ball.
Pressure builds.
6:18 remaining. Plenty of time.
Has been that here for the Clippers.
When Indiana decides to double team Paul George near the half court, you got to have an outlet for him. There's a double team right there. Here's the
There's a
outlet in
double.
the middle of the floor. The rest of the players on the outside. So if you stand still, you might get a perimeter shot. But, right there, if you take the guy from the corner and sneak him behind.
That's a good job reading by the
these
Clippers. Poor defense by the
watch what you
Pacers.
get when the pass
I'll be right
is
back,
made.
ladies and gentlemen.
You get a wide open layup underneath. Norm Powell stepping in.
Clippers out in front by 1. Paul George to the rim. A whistle and a foul. They'll go to the line for 2. First foul for the Pacers in this fourth quarter. We get to the midway point. Entertaining game so far, the final one of the calendar year. Obviously, the Clippers do return home after being on the road for 10 days. It's a one-night only affair. Clippers back out of the road next week after they host the Miami Heat. As Paul George knocks down the free throw, he has 32 to lead the way for all scorers here today.
Remember that Miles Turner is back on the floor, so you have the big man in there for Indiana. Also capable of shooting threes.
Paul George, both free throws fall. Clippers back out in front by 3.
As you heard it, ladies and gentlemen, Paul George scores 2 free throws, 113-110. Pacers down by 2 and they turn it over. Here come the Clippers. Reggie Jackson, and he's going to get fouled on the pass. Second team foul for Indiana. 5:57 remaining here in the fourth.
Trying to defend, keep the ball from a little reach around there by Paul George, who will cause that turnover.
George leads the league in deflections per game. Tough defense by Nemhard. Ball makes it pay. Finds Jackson. Back on the row and Turner there for the rebound.
Yeah, but 3 minutes.
Playing by himself out there up in the rare air above the rim.
Halliburton going one-on-one with Reggie Jackson. Shoots a jump shot. He gets blocked. Here come the Clippers again.
He's got his head on the swivel.
And he puts it up and he's going to get fouled. Pacers with their 13th foul. Then we got a technical foul. Who's the technical on?
Reggie guarding the ball. Stops, recovers.
It might be Halliburton. It might be that might have gotten it most likely. Unless if I'm wrong, but I think it might be him. Kennard hits the free throw.
Knocks down the free throw. And I believe Reggie will have a couple of free throws here.
It was on Halliburton, the technical. Yep, I was right. Because he didn't get the foul call.
Technical was on Tyrese.
Clippers up 114-110. 5:27 remaining in the fourth. Reggie can add more. When Reggie scores 10 or more points, Clippers are 15-5. They're only 4-10 when he does it.
Reggie knocks down.
Reggie makes the first.
And the Pacers come in winners of 4 of their last 5. And this is not the team that I think many of us expected. And give them credit. Young talent.
115-110. Reggie Jackson trying to extend the lead to 6. And he does.
It's a tough team to get ready for.
116-110.
When you're at the end of a little road trip around the country.
Clippers with their largest lead. Out in front by 6. Long way to go.
Here we go. Nemhard gives it right back to Buddy Hield. They jump it inside to Turner. Turner with the spin move, and he gets the basket and a foul. That was a mismatch. Turner's got 28 points. Well, why they put Reggie to guard Miles Turner? That's a mismatch.
Where do you want to play, in front or behind? Reggie's behind, but you let him get too deep initially.
Even Kawhi Leonard's going like this, which was a bad defensive assignment. Why would you put him?
15 from the field.
Turner averages 16 on the season, 28 on the game.
He sounds like he wants that contract.
116, 113.
Discussed openly about maybe being dealt somewhere.
George.
Pacers would be lucky to have him, and I think he fits
Crossover. George. Stop. In the paint. Goes up. Block. Goes up. Puts it in. 35 points. And Halliburton. Pass inside the Turner. Goes up and gets the basket plus the foul. Clippers keep fouling and you keep letting them get on the break. Turner's got 30 with a chance for 31.
PG doesn't give up on him. Blocked by Neesmith. Right back with the layup. He can get it right inbounds and come back and attack the drop-off pass at the end to Turner.
Turner hasn't missed a free throw all afternoon.
Turner gets 31. Oh, 32, my bad.
We enter clutch minutes.
118, 116.
5-point game. Kawhi Leonard back out on the floor for the Clippers. Paul George controls.
Oh, loses him for 3. Oh, but it's short.
Pacers can tie. Take the lead with a 3.
Here we go. Pacers tie. Take the lead here. Halliburton, double. Heel. Shoots a 3. No. Another bad shot.
18 at the break. Has 18 in the game.
Leonard. Jab step. Pump fake. Shoots it. One dribble. It's short.
Up a little bit here, get that stroke back.
Kawhi did sit on for a long time. Here's Halliburton trying to tie, take the lead. Right Kennard. Halliburton, hesitation, goes up. Scoop. He gets it, and he's going to get a chance to tie the game for 2 free throws at the free throw line.
Playing for the entire time. They wanted to try and get Kennard on Halliburton with the idea that Halliburton would penetrate.
I don't know what the money line was for this game, but right now it's 234 combined for both teams.
The Pacers have been very good at the free throw line this afternoon, but they rank in the bottom 10 in the league. 21st in the league in percentage. They have hit now 18 of 21.
Wow. Zubac.
You can see Halliburton has had his way with the Clippers. 21 assists.
He got a timeout with 3:47 remaining.
Got a timeout. 3:47 to play. Back after this.
118, 117. Clippers up by 1. I give a basketball game tonight. Playing that Prince, 1999. Dr. Newman says Maturin, best pacer in forever. Are you saying he's the best pacer ever?
Georgia, Kawhi Leonard taking turn, putting points on the board, saving it before it goes out of bounds, and then elevating, getting the look right over the top of the defender. Goes pass, strip, comes up with it first, puts it back up and in.
Paul George having a hell of a game.
Sees the ability to drive the ball to the basket and almost opens up so much.
He's got 35. Halliburton makes the free throw. He's got 13.
We are tied with 3:40 to play.
Buddy Hield only has 3 points in the second half. He's 5 of 12 from the three-point line, 6 of 15 from the field. Leonard in the post. Leonard, pump fake, kick out. Morris for 3. No.
Pacers have a chance to take the lead.
They're the Pacers. Halliburton.
Wants to take Zoo.
He wants Zubac off the mismatch. Crosses over, gets it to the paint, kicks it out. Nemhard misses the 3. Zubac taps it right to Paul George. George splits the defense. Into the paint. Goes up, and he's going to draw the foul.
in for a couple of free throws.
Well, George, so good at knowing when he has the defender on his side, about to turn the corner. He never gives up on it. Turns it, gets the shot up, and many times is fouled.
Now goes on Neesmith. George now at the line.
Aaron Neesmith gets the foul.
13 of 22. There you see it from the field.
5 threes, 2 steals, 35 points. 36 is the most he's had against the Pacers. He gets his 36. He ties it.
Fourth consecutive time here.
And the Lakers thought he was the answer when he tends to disappear in second
You
half.
asked me earlier if I'd be happy if he had 36. I'm going to tell you no. I think the Clippers need
Delusional
a little more
cats.
from here this afternoon.
I'm with you.
He did it in Sacramento.
37
George.
Clippers by 2
with 37 points.
They need to stop right now. Perfect time to dig
3:05 to play. 120, 118.
Make sure you get that defensive rebound.
The Pacers have hit some big shots here of late, including Halliburton with a key.
Halliburton. Crossover. Halliburton. They kick it out. 2:50 remaining. They give it to Nahar. Nahar. One-on-one with Marcus Morris. The guard. And George tips it away. He turns it over. He passes it. Why did he do that? That's Paul George's fault. It's because he's a shooter. He's a shooter. Halliburton for 3. Book it. And the Pacers retake the lead. The Pacers retake the lead. 121-120. Leonard splits the defense. Leonard kicks it out. George, pump fake, sets his feet, shoots a 3. Bang!
Gets it right back. Wow.
George with 40.
123 to
Smash the like, hit that subscribe.
40 for George.
Halliburton crosses over, gets to the paint on Zubac. He scores and ties the game.
This guy is an absolute star.
At 123.
That high screen is where the guards are getting bumped off.
Reggie to Kawhi. Kawhi loses his bounce. Morris passes it. George for 3. No. 143 remaining.
Set screens, and then Sue has to switch. Here he comes again. Here comes Turner. And now if Sue switches, he's guarding him 44 feet, 45
Here we go.
for the basket.
Fights over the top of the screen.
Halliburton.
Turner tries to re-screen. Getting late in the clock now for Halliburton.
Halliburton dribbling. Turner. Fake. 2. 1 second. Shoots a 3. It's an air ball. 24-second violation.
123's on the board with 122 to play in the game.
And we got a timeout.
Nice drive to the middle of the lane. Kawhi Leonard stops right in front of the rim, kicks it to the left corner. PG with the 3.
Timeout in Indianapolis.
Ladies and gentlemen, timeout in Indianapolis. With 122 remaining, we are tied at 123. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. He's a clanker when it's needed. LeBron fans want shooters, and they don't get it. Need to play in a system, dog. LeBron's 38 years old. His style can only work when the circumstances are convenient for him. When they're not, that system doesn't work. See, to me, that's where the lack of IQ shows too. Because you would think coaches would be able to make adjustments. They don't do that. They're 5th in net rating, 4th in offensive rating, 5th in field goal percentage in the clutch, and 2nd in defensive rebound percentage in the clutch.
This has been a great night of shot making.
Clippers with 1 timeout remaining. Indiana has 2.
Whistles on either side are free throws.
Here's Kawhi. Kawhi. Nahar. No, Zubac gets it up and muscles it in the Zubac. And the Clippers go up by 2.
Drawn up by the head coach, executed by the players. Beautiful pass. Zoo forced his way in.
Here's Halliburton off the screen. Halliburton. Turn, spin, goes in. He scores. Count the basket plus the foul. And the Pacers can retake the lead. And the Clippers with just some bad fouls.
Watch the pass. Zoom makes a terrific catch on this pass by Kawhi on last second.
That was not a great pass by Leonard, but it was a hell of a catch by Zubac.
And Halliburton just gets Reggie too far.
Halliburton goes into the paint.
And late, he goes over the top of Reggie Jackson.
Halliburton with the last 9
for Indiana. Be a bad loss for the Clippers after taking the lead.
10 for him. 6 rebounds as well.
88%, 2 for 2 for the free throw line.
What is he from the line, right?
He hasn't missed a free throw all afternoon.
Halliburton gives the Pacers the lead. Reed takes the lead to the Pacers.
Clippers are down by 1.
Georgia's got 40.
The crowd stands
Leonard spins. Leonard goes up. They swing it. Morris for the lead. No.
They'll get a better shot than that one, wide open.
I thought they were going to foul Leonard. Pacers got fortunate.
Halliburton wants the matchup.
Halliburton, 10 seconds. Guarded by Kennard. Halliburton goes in the paint, and he's going to draw a foul.
George says, let's review this. And for the Clippers, why wouldn't they? With 27 seconds to play, it would be their final time.
Clippers are going to review the challenge.
And indeed, the Clippers call time. They're going to get litigious here. Let's see what Paul George wants the challenge about. Tough to see from that angle.
Tough angle.
Reaches across.
Shout out to Brandon. What's going on? What's up? Guys, smash the like. Hit that like button.
Timeout LA, coach's challenge. They're challenging the defensive foul called on the floor.
It's tough to see.
In order to challenge the call on the court of a Paul George foul.
Guys, make sure to hit the like button for the Pelicans and the Grizzlies tonight at the FedEx Forum at 8 o'clock. The challenge is that there was no foul on Tyrese Halliburton. I didn't really see a foul either. They might look at the arm, the right arm. In my opinion, that should have been Paul George or Kawhi Leonard taking that shot, not Marcus Morris. Not in that situation. Sorry, I wouldn't do that. And the Clippers are 12-8.
126-125. Here's what the officials are taking a look at. Paul George said it was all ball. Will they agree?
The problem is, if they don't agree,
shout out to Brandon. Appreciate the like.
That's the last time out for the Clippers.
They could call it on the body.
Clippers are out of timeout. And this is going to suck if they lose the challenge, too. It might be that right arm. It's that right forearm.
Upon review, the challenge is unsuccessful.
Yep. See?
George is not vertical to defend the play. Result of the play will be Halliburton has 2 free throws.
Unfortunately, I do agree.
It's the right forearm.
126 to 125. Even with the 2 free throws here for Halliburton, they still have an opportunity down by 3 with 29 seconds to play.
The thing is, though, the Clippers are going to have to score quick, though. They're going to have to score quick.
Many times before, but it's usually too early to foul. So the Clippers should have a couple of opportunities here.
21 points, 10 assists, no turnovers, 4 steals. Tyrese Halliburton has 15 points in the fourth quarter. Free throw is good.
Thinking that the Pacers had stolen the trade. Well,
Happy New Year's Eve.
Is a star, no question about it. But when you look at both teams, they have won that trade. With Sabonis going from Indiana to Sacramento, the Kings now in contention for a playoff spot for the first time in what feels like probably forever in the capital city. Meanwhile, the Pacers' rebuild has been accelerated.
So Tyrese has 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, but he's got 16 in the fourth.
Like the Jazz,
17 in the fourth.
both teams made that run. Walking leading the Jazz and Donovan helping the Cavs.
Here we go. Clippers are down by 3. Halliburton, by the way, 17 of his 23 in the fourth.
Clippers down by 3. They got to score quick, and looks like they had a foul again.
That'll they'll stop the clock and put him at the free throw line for a couple.
Zachary says, who do you think who wins this game? I'm actually going with the Pacers. I'd be surprised if the Clippers find a way to win this game if they can tie the game. But
problem is, Brian, if you try to double team and you miss the steal, you may not be able to catch up to them as they move the ball quickly until 5, 6, 7 seconds go by.
Paul George has got to shoot 4 free throws. He's got 40, which ties a season high this season.
There's so much time on the clock, and I think it's still too early for the Pacers to foul. Assuming the Clippers foul the Pacers.
And George's first free throw is good.
George makes the first of 2.
George's first free throw is good.
Kennard will take a seat. Terrence Mann will check in.
He says, I'm from Bosnia. Hey, shout out to you from Bosnia. I think you're the first person from Bosnia that I've had on the channel. So salute to you. Paul George cuts it to 2, 7 of 7 from the free throw line today. He shoots 94% in the last 14 games. It's a 128-126 game. 20.8 seconds remaining. George hits both. He's got 42.
Defense here from the Clippers.
I got to see how this is going to happen because if they can't get the steal, they're going to have to foul because there's no shot clock.
It's very hard.
There's no shot clock. They got to foul fast.
Goes to Nembhard, then back to Halliburton.
What are the Clippers doing? What are they doing?
That's what I was talking
And they're going to have to.
Is fouled, and Miles Turner is 76% free throw shooter. He's a perfect 8 of 8 here this afternoon.
Not doing the Rockets, doing the Grizzlies tonight.
You can't catch up to it sometimes.
Rockets are playing the game. Knicks. James Harden's actually questionable for tonight's game. Turner's hit all 8 of his free throws tonight, 76% on the season. Here's his first. It's good. Clippers have no timeouts left. So they better be ready for the rebound on the miss. 129-127, 13 seconds flat remaining. Flat.
Remember the plays that they worked on the morning of the Boston game? This is a chance to run one of them.
Here's the free throw. It's good. Makes both free throws. Here they go. Leonard. He's going for the top. Pulls up for 3. It's no. And Halliburton gets fouled by Marcus Morris Sr. And the Pacers are going to win the game. The mistake that the Clippers made was Marcus Morris should not have taken the shot when the game was tied. You gave it to Leonard or Paul George in that situation. So that cost me.
24-17 came in the third quarter.
Kawhi finishes with 24 points.
Game.
131-127, 5.3 seconds remaining. This game is over.
4-1 in their last 5.
Halliburton's made all 6 of his free throws. He's got 18 points in the fourth. Oh, but he missed it. George has to go quick. He has to shoot it. He makes it at the buzzer. Finishes with 45, but they lose. Man, that money line is big.
Paul George saying hi to some former teammates. Finishes with a season high 45. Unfortunately, in a losing effort. Final score 131-130. Pacers over the Clippers.
So Daniel Theis did not. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So Tyrese Halliburton carried the Pacers down the stretch. Miles Turner made some key baskets as well. They really carried the Pacers to this win. They win 131-130. Halliburton finishes with 24 points. He had 18 of the 24 in the fourth quarter. Miles Turner finishes with 32 points. No, 34 points. Actually, let me check the. Yeah, but the Clippers, they screwed themselves over, man, because you gave the ball to Marcus Morris Sr. on that possession in a tie game to shoot the shot to take the lead. The ball should be in the hands of Paul George or Kawhi Leonard. Leonard had that great third quarter. Paul George was cooking all game. He had 45 points on 25 shots and made all 8 of his free throws. But you still find a way to lose the game? Yeah, that's not good on your part. Miles Turner had 34 on 17 shots, made all 10 of his free throws. That's one of the better games he's played this season offensively. Kawhi Leonard kind of disappeared down the stretch. He finished with 8 out of 17, but he was passing the ball a little too much. It wasn't too aggressive down the stretch. And here's the thing with the Clippers. They may be 12 and they're now 12-9 in the clutch, while the Pacers are now, they get their 13th win in the clutch. But the problem is the Clippers have lost 14 out of 20 games to teams 500 or better this season. So that also tells you that the Clippers, they're not doing well against the best teams in the NBA. So they need to improve on that if we're going to take them seriously as contenders in the West. And I'm not ready to say that about the Clippers, because even though they say fully healthy, they should be come out of the West. Bro, the Clippers allowed 38 fourth-quarter points despite scoring 37. See, they outscored the Pacers 75-69 in the second half. You still gave up a lot of points. And also, you only scored 22 points in the first quarter. Like I said, what holds this team back is a point guard. You thought John Wall would have had it, but Reggie Jackson is still starting. Another thing was the Clippers, they made a lot of dumb turnovers in key parts of the fourth. In the beginning, all those turnovers, they had like 3 or 4 turnovers, and then a couple late in this game. And it cost them. So, yeah, the Clippers give the Pacers credit down the stretch. The Dallas Mavericks. They need a true point guard, and they need another big man. They're not going to go – the Clippers aren't going to go anywhere. And like I said, Kawhi Leonard, I know he's working his way back. Kawhi Leonard is going to be more important for down the stretch, and hopefully he doesn't get hurt again. Pacers now move to 20-17 on the year, while the Clippers go to 21-17. But yeah, they're not going to win like that. But anywho, ladies and gentlemen, so we will be back. We'll be back later on for the Grizzlies against the Pelicans in the Grindhouse in Memphis at the FedEx Forum. Make sure y'all pull up. Second straight live stream in the building. You already know what it is. From the Louis Sports Network. I will see you guys at 8 o'clock. 7:45 will be the time that we will start. Take care, everybody. Bless up. Live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being part of the stream. Like, share, continue to share the stream. And you already know what the deal is. Let's end the stream, and I'm gone. See you guys later on.
You know, so many times, and I just wish they would just stop. You know what I mean? Just stop. I mean, he was, Michael Jordan. I'm Kobe Bryant. I mean, we're two different players, and I wish people would just let it go. It really annoys me because you can't compare